Maybe reach out. Sometimes they keep them.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. It's Wednesday, but it's like one of those Wednesdays, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna bring some fun.
Sometimes they keep it.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Great start.
We are ready.
We're so ready. We're so ready for Bedlam in Discord. Odd Jobs. Odd Jobs is back. We're playing some Dungeons and Dragons 5e. I am your dungeon master, Nathan Andrasek. And with me, I have a whole crazy cast of characters. We've got Wendy. We've got Jared. We've got Amanda, aka Witchy. We've got Jessica, and we've got Lamar, all joining us for the fun. For those of you that don't remember, we have all kinds of amazing bonuses, luckies, unluckies. You could inspire some wild magic. You could give a boost. You could give a reroll. All of these things could be the things that you do with your time and your money and your goodness. My brain is just everywhere right now.
And I think that's a universal thing right now. Like,
is everybody's brain? Yeah. If everyone else, raise your hand if your brain is everywhere. My brain.
I was actually body painting my roommate like 10 minutes before I got on. So if anybody,
you still have, we see it.
That's a hell of
if anybody sees my hands, mind your business.
Mind your business.
Mind your business.
Well, now there's photographic evidence.
Now there's photographic evidence of your hands.
Business.
But we're gonna have some fun because we need to have some fun. We just need to have some fun, guys. I don't know what else do I do at the top. I'm not usually in charge, Jared.
You say hey. You welcome them. You tell them about our bonuses.
Did that.
And then
told them who's playing.
You could tell them about Stream Raiders. It's running, and you can see it.
Stream Raiders is running.
A little window up here. Up here.
I did that.
And then you got to do what I like to call setting the table.
Oh well, I've got the
scene. Yeah.
I've got one of those written up.
Yeah.
Should I do that?
Yeah. It's time for that now.
It's that time now. Okay. Cool.
Or wait, we could go around and talk about our feelings.
Okay. Who wants to start talking about their feelings?
Just kidding. Set the table. I was hoping you were going to shoot me down. I was hoping you were going to shoot me down.
Don't set the table. Set the scene.
I was 8 years old when I first saw it.
So what, Lamar?
It. The movie It. So that would be horrible to see at 8 years old too, though. Let's go to there's music playing, right? I was about to describe music you should hear in your head, but that's also a thing that just happens digitally.
I wish we could hear the music. Chat, you're so lucky.
So lucky, chat.
Yeah.
So lucky.
So lucky,
chat. Oh man, I
got to need those gifting subs.
Whoa! Look at all them subs.
Subs. Oh my gosh, our art is so cute on this side.
Really quick, though. It's Lucas Martinez has a great comment. Body painting, huh? Man, people will do anything to not do laundry.
Surprise. It was
great.
this shirt. I painted the shirt on.
Wow. Great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
I tried.
All right. Allow me to set the scene. Because that's what I have to do next. Standing on the cliff's edge, the call has never felt so loud in her mind. A deep voice fills her head. Join me. She can't hold back any longer. And with a rush of exhilaration, she leaps towards the sea below. The waves swiftly envelop her. There's no sense of fear, though. Rather, she feels at home for the first time in days. Further and further into the depths she swims, moving faster than she ever has before. Her lungs scream for breath, but the surface is too far away. She won't let that stop her. Further she dives, feet kicking, ears pounding. No more bubbles rise from her lips, but she knows she is so close. Suddenly, she crests a ridge in the ocean's floor. Stunned, She can't help but gasp. Her lungs stop screaming as she feels water course through her neck. Ahead lies a vast underwater city full of life. A voice fills her head. Join me. Thunk. Join me. Thunk. Join me. Thunk. Bright green eyes shoot open as she bolts up in bed, the sound of furniture crashing close by. Along the coastway, just south of the Cloud Peaks, sits the small town of Ataraxia. This port for travelers coming in from the sea or over the Cloud Peaks through the Fang Pass has new energy coursing through its veins. Rumors spread here and there. Cannibals and demons on Market Street that have been preying on the weak. Large, rat-like creatures breathing lightning and crawling on webs at the edge of town. A glowing, large-eared celestial floating through the streets. It's been a month since any of these sightings, and the magistrate has been very adamant that they are merely ghost stories. But one group knows the truth behind it all. Nestled in the middle of town, on a huddled street in the heart of the city where the village began, a sign hangs above a large, worn wooden door. Emblazoned on the sign is a crossed hammer and axe with the name Odd Jobs in bright yellow letters. Inside, chaos is currently reigning. A toddler-sized rat screams profanities as it is chased by the shop's cat. Hot on their literal tails with a ledger under his arm is a gnome. Chairs topple over, papers are strewn, and a number of tools crash to the floor. Players, you are starting your day, some of you just waking up. What do you do?
I'm going to sit up from my bed. Listen to the noises around the shop. Go down. Is this one-story home, or do we have?
You got the shop is the first story, but you are on the second story. I believe our Loxodon cleric has the room that's on the first story.
Got it. Glita will come down the stairs, march into the kitchen, right past the chaos, and just say good morning. And she's going to have herself a bowl of glittery, sugary cereal type of a breakfast.
So you have like a porridge type thing, right? Like like some oatmeal. It's pretty much just oats or like a granola.
But I'm adding some edible glitter. Well, I think it's edible anyways. And some honey, some sugar cubes, little milk.
There you go. That sounds mostly good. Again, who knows if that glitter is edible? Roll a con save. No, I'm just kidding. By this point, I'm sure you've ingested so much glitter that it's just what it is. It's just.
I believe you cut me open. It's like pink glitter falls out.
Yep. It's a little extra shiny. All right, so we've got Glita who's gone down and created her morning breakfast. Anybody else?
I imagine this is essentially, same stuff, different day situation.
Mm-hmm.
With the chaos that is the shop. I feel like Ick would hide in his room until the very last moment, just to like cherish any semblance of peace he could get.
Yeah.
Before, so he's probably just oiling his crossbow twangers. I don't know much about crossbows. Just
really not
taking care of his weapons.
Crossbow twingers.
It's a technical term.
Yeah. Technical twang.
You'll understand when you're older.
It gives it that twang. Speaking of twangers, what's Heisey Jane doing?
Well, if she smelled that porridge being made, she'd come down and say, "What I tell you, make the grits every time." And then I go over and show her again how I make my grits.
I had burned the pot. It's black and sticky underneath. I follow the directions. I don't know.
Cool. What a great scene we're setting. Burned porridge. grits. Who's up next? Tano or Witchy? Who wants to go?
I can go.
Go ahead.
I imagine that you'd think that Mirku would be asleep in her room. However, you see her workshop, and she is just like asleep on the table, and in front of her is tons of notes. And you see like a Rube Goldberg machine kind of alarm clock where like a ball falls and then like it goes across and it hits another thing. And at the end, it's just like a loud of smoke. And she's like, and like looks around and like wipes drool off her face, grabs a mysterious green liquid off the table and like looks at it and then drinks it and then sets it down and like gets up and like pops her back and hears the commotion and just walks in and sees my lovely friend eating a bowl of glitter and say, "Did you save me any of those glitter puffs?"
I'll walk over to the cabinet and set the remaining like portion of it on the table next to Mirku.
I like plop down. I was up until 5 in the morning.
What were you making? Did I see sparks coming from your room?
What was I making? I was making advancement for the world.
Oh, super secret.
You'll know soon, don't worry.
That's probably the most terrifying phrase.
Yeah. I'm just gonna really quick check her sheet to see what she added advancement wise.
Too late, and you know it.
You didn't check it before?
As far as you
Look, we already talked about my day.
No.
Just remember, if I'm not allowed to do something, you're totally allowed to say no, and I'll change it on the fly.
Word of warning, Nathan. He's gonna push that line. So you know.
Oh, I know. I'm excited to see how much.
It's gonna be fine.
Tano.
Have you seen Tano?
Tano wakes up peacefully, as he normally does, sitting up slowly in bed, hearing small harpsichords in his head, dreams from his particular deity. That is quickly ruined by the sounds of rustling and bustling around there. There's the sounds of someone trying to eat glitter, and Tano immediately decides to lay back down and try to go back to sleep. After ignoring the issue for about a good 10 minutes, he will put on his clothes, open the door slowly, and peek out. Is it safe out here, or is there another glitter bomb, or something on fire, or is the rat loose?
I mean, the rat is loose. Here's the thing. Remember the description I gave of the rat running around with the cat chasing it and the gnome chasing them both?
Yeah, you said it like it was a normal thing. Yeah, you said it was a normal thing. It's not a normal thing to be happening. And this is really interrupting Tano's beauty sleep. He needs his rest.
Yep. Yeah, but everyone else just is like, cool, it's breakfast time.
He will slowly integrate himself with the rest of the group. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Tano. Would you like some glitter? And I push my used, like, half-eaten bowl towards him. Here you go.
If I ever say yes, know that I am possessed.
I drag it back and I look at Glita and I say, "We never have to share."
More for us.
You
High
heard
five.
it first.
I say, "Morning, Tano," and I give him a big hug on the leg.
Good morning, Hasty. And he kind of like reluctantly pets her in the head.
Ick'll come down the stairs. Ick'll. It will.
That's our endearing pet name for you.
It will come down the stairs and try and scoop up the mid piece of the chase train. Like, as they run past, we'll try and time it to just yoink up.
I'm gonna need. All right, we're gonna do a dex battle here.
All right. I have dex. I have dexterities. What do you want? A dex save? A dex check? What are you after?
Dex check.
Hey, it's a 16 on the die. Unnatural 20.
All right. You did win. The cat rolled a 17, so it went to jump. But you time it just right as it jumps. That's where your hands close. So you've got the cat, and it's like, and it's squirming a little bit, but it gives good old what was his name? Nibbles the chance to get away and kind of hide himself. In fact, what he does is he climbs into the armoire of invulnerability that I believe you all took from underneath.
Oh,
in the lair. He grabs the door and like closes it in, protecting himself from the cat. So he's just in there now. And you hear Ethric Merly, your gnome helper. Oh, well, thanks there, boss. I'm sorry about all the commotion. These two, I knew as soon as you brought both of them in here. Once the second one came, that we were going to have trouble. So I did what I could, though. And I tried to feed the cat early before the rat woke up. But the rat woke up, and the cat didn't care, so the cat started chasing the rat. And that's where we are right now. Good morning.
Morning, Ethric. And I'll put the cat down. Appreciate the efforts. Let's ponder on how we can prevent this in the future.
Maybe if we don't bring back a pet from every single adventure we go on, then we're gonna be fine. I don't know.
Like, I imagine everybody else's faces is like, oh, don't say that.
I'm just throwing out ideas. If you all want to bring back the pets with you, that's fine. I don't know the place, but if you do, maybe make sure that they're not kind of like in direct line for the food chain.
You and I both know that is not going to happen.
Oh, I know.
We just need a bird and some cheese.
Yeah. Ethric, I think we should count our blessings right now that we have somewhat normal pets. Because it could be a lot worse.
Could be. You're right. I heard about that mimic you fought. Just think if you had tried to make that a pet instead.
Please stop giving the others ideas, if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah.
Galita would have gotten some paper and a pen and started writing down ideas for next pets. Not in direct line of the food chain. Maybe no mimics? Question mark.
All right. Oh, that's right. Penguin Witch Doctor points out you did almost bring a Dretch home as well, so a literal demon spawn could have been here.
The Dretch was nice. We like the Dretch.
No, no. I no. Yeah, it's gonna be no.
What's on our agenda today, Ethric? What do we got?
Well, nothing's coming so far, but it's still early. You all get up early to make sure you get to work, so you're doing fine. I'll go double check up at the front while you get yourself some breakfast, boss.
Appreciate it. And I'll go and sit down and I'll just reach into the middle of the table, and if there's a bowl of glitter breakfast or whatever is there.
I mean, like on the table, you keep out like some fruits and stuff. So you've got like a bowl of apples and oranges and things like that, just like regular fruits.
I'll grab a bowl of fruit and start eating on it.
Great. So you've got your fruit. We've got people eating glitter and grits, and Tano, I'm sure, is just maybe gone over to make him just get some toast or something. Who knows?
Toast, butter, for regular mammal food.
Mm-hmm. Now, technically, elephants are herbivores, but is a loxodon?
We try to. It's not. What's that thing? Is pescatarian? Things that don't have eyes that look directly at you at the same time.
Gotcha. So a pigeon.
Yes.
Although technically they do look at you at the same time, but they don't.
No, one eye is always looking at something else. So those are fine. Fish,
like
same
chameleons
thing.
are okay?
Chameleons, as long as they don't look at you at the same time. Things that typically we don't care about bludgeoning them and then skinning them and roasting them over a fire.
What a beautiful picture. What a beautiful picture. So you all are eating now that Tano's got his toast and the cat has made it over to its bowl of milk since there's no rat to be had. And Ethric kind of jogs back to the kitchen area. Boss, just found an envelope. It's been slipped under the door. Do you want me to read it to you? You want to read it yourself?
Why don't you regale us whilst I finish my apple?
All right. Here we go. Let's see. Something's scrawled on here. Please join me for a pint and a proposition at the Slippery Eel. Signed, Pratt. I don't know Pratt. I don't think any of you know Pratt, unless I don't know everybody you know. Maybe you grew up with a Pratt. I don't know.
I know a couple Pratts.
Really?
Yeah. There are
do any of them have this?
They're just big old Pratts. Actually, I'm surrounded by Pratts right now.
Oh, it was a joke. I got the joke.
Yes, thank you.
The best Lamar.
I don't know a Pratt. Sadly. No Pratt.
It's common is a terrible language. Too many puns.
So many puns.
Yes, there are.
Is there a time on there? Or just is it it's awful early to be drinking?
I mean, it'll take you a bit to get down there. So you would know that the Slippery Eel is a tavern down near the docks. You're in the center of town. So by the time you geared up and made your way down there, it might still be yet another hour. You also know that this area of the docks is known to be a little bit like the seedier part of town. You've heard rumors of many criminals that have been able to escape pretty much just because they made it to the Slippery Eel. That is where you've been beckoned.
Gotcha. Well, I'll start gathering my stuff together to make way. What do you guys think? Do we all want to go?
I want to go.
Who wants to go on an outing?
But first, I want to show y'all my new invention. I actually have two.
Tano immediately takes a 5-foot step.
Okay, that's probably safe. You know what? Everyone take a 5-foot step.
Oh, okay.
I rush back into my my lab, and then I come back out and I have everything behind me. And I go, "Are you ready?"
Right hand.
Ready. Left hand.
Right hand? No,
Left hand.
It's in your right hand.
Okay, right hand. And I hold my arm out, and on my arm, in my hand, I go, "This is a firearm."
Oh.
Yes, isn't it nice?
It's not on fire.
It's not, and ironically, it only casts thunder right now. Very strange. But I plan as I get smarter. I think I will make it shoot a fire out of it. But it does only cast thunder, so maybe we should call it a thunder arm.
A thunder arm.
Thunder arm right now.
So you twisted a magical staff and called it something special.
Well,
For why?
well, I'm not magical, so I mean, I didn't make a magical staff. This is science. Not everybody got gifted with magical abilities, sadly. I have to put it together. But through nature and science, I mimicked a magic staff that makes thunder when I pull this trigger. And I do it to the ceiling.
Okay. I need you to roll
Reflex
damage on the ceiling.
Does the ceiling get a reflex save?
This is why we keep separate shop funds.
This is why Tano stays on the first floor.
Cast
That is awesome. Though.
9 damage.
9 damage. So she pulls the trigger like this, and it's this loud, because it's can you describe what this is mechanically, Witchy, for the audience as well?
It literally looks like an old-fashioned hand musket, kind of, you know, like Pirates of the Caribbean, kind of. Yeah, I don't have to reload it because I'm lazy, but it does look like a pair, or what would be if you had two of them, but like Jack Sparrow's guns, basically. Made of wood, a little bit of metal, and then on the top it has a glass globe at the top of it, kind of like a paintball gun. And right now it has like little tiny thunder clouds in it.
So cool.
So
Thanks.
So she pulls this trigger, and you hear this explosion. It's much louder than you would have expected, even though she said thunder. The cat jumps in the air and like lands on top of the counter, like just, you know how cats get that like that arched figure? Yeah, that's what they got going right now. Cat's doing that. You see the door to the armoire open, and like Nibble sticks his head out and just goes, and then closes it again as debris rains down from the ceiling. Let's see. We're going to roll a d4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to see whose room that went into.
Oh, no.
1, 2, 3, because Tom's on the first floor.
Right. Well, yeah, but there's 4 people on the first.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, Ick, you're glad you didn't stay up there longer this morning, taking your time as you look up. You recognize that it's your room. It didn't go through your mattress or anything. Well, okay, it wasn't a 1. It didn't go through your mattress or anything. But you now see a hole in in the floor of your room. Ethric goes, so I guess I got something I'm going to do today around the shop too.
No.
Huh?
I was thinking that we could put a pole there, and he could just slide down.
No
You
stairs.
want me to put a pole in? You need a pole?
Well, Ick, how do you feel? I feel like that's very something you could just run on down instead of running down. Who uses stairs? You know.
Ethric, let's see about some sort of maybe metal plating instead of rugs in my room. Can we?
Yeah, so you want some sort of metal on the floor of your room?
Yeah, and we'll put the rugs on top of that.
No, actually, this is very close to my lap. Do you want to switch rooms? I could put the pole in my room.
I don't know, is my room bigger?
Yes.
I mean, I would say that you probably do have what would have been the master, which isn't amazingly bigger because this is way back when. It's the old part of town, but it was a couple feet bigger. It also just now has a hole in it.
I mean, let me think on that.
Okay.
Now, my question for you: why?
Why? I wasn't gifted with magic, obviously.
Neither
Why
was
not?
I. And I just use the old hand crossbow.
Yeah, well, some
like the
people
same
are
thing.
meant to lead the simple life, and some people strive for more. You ready to see my next one?
Oh my gosh, she has enough.
One more.
Perfect.
if you don't mind,
Yes.
I need to do something really quick.
Okay.
And Tano just goes to his room and closes the door.
We'll wait for you here.
Yeah, how long do you wait before you realize Tano ain't coming back?
I'm sure he's coming back. Well, you know what? Maybe he needs some time alone. We can go ahead and show you what my other one is. And I pull out what looks like a shoulder gauntlet. And on top there is a metal bird, but it's stationary. So it's like a pauldron, but a little metal bird. And I say, "This is my songbird." And it opens its mouth and flames come out of it.
Oh, fire shoulder.
It's my Eldritch Cannon. So I can do Flamethrower or Force Ballista or an Eldritch Blast out of it or Shield. And I can only make one at a time.
I need to ask you this question.
Yes.
Which is, did you have it just kind of like put out a little bit like a lighter of flame, or are you trying to show off how great it is and you went full flamethrower?
I think that it goes like 3 feet. Like not like trying to do damage, but it goes like the dragon at diagonally, but like a small one, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It just goes, it looks very cute, and its metal head just moves around and it goes 3 feet of like 3 feet of flames.
I'm gonna say this. I know that's what you want, but you said you just finished inventing these, yeah?
Yeah.
So roll me your a save. I believe you do have a spell casting modifier.
Spell modifier. What is my spell modifier?
I believe it would be your intelligence.
Your modifier is +4.
Intelligence. Okay.
Yeah. So you're essentially rolling against your own spell save DC to see if you were able to control this thing that you've made as finely as you wanted. So
roll a d20.
Yep, roll a d20, add 4.
I got a 9.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody, that's not Tano.
No, it's going to the side.
It's going to the side?
No, I didn't do it to them. It went to the side. It was
okay, it went to the side. It is going to shoot the 15-foot cone of flame that it's supposed to now.
Okay.
And Ethric just takes off. Oh my goodness! He goes to the pump that you have, and he's just furiously pumping and just like throwing the water. Does anyone else want to help? Come on, this place is on fire!
Oh. You're doing a great
It's not
job.
a huge fire. It's not a huge fire, so if you guys help out, you get the flames out. It's just a bit of charred, a little smoky on the wall. It didn't go through or anything. It didn't luckily go towards the lab. Or the or anything else. So Ether's like, well, I've got my work cut out for me today. You all should go to your job soon.
I reach into my pouch and pull out an extra 5 gold and be like, here, Eric, this will cover the repairs, hopefully. And you know what? Let's raise your weekly pay.
Oh, appreciate that.
And can we see about maybe acquiring the next building next door, just in case, for things.
A bigger lab.
I'll inquire as to if anyone on either side of us is going to be moving anytime soon.
Be sure to explain the idiosyncrasies of Merku's work.
Oh yeah, you want me to scare him out?
Yeah, it'll get a good price.
Got it.
I'm like looking at my shoulder and I'm like, maybe I should have named this one the fighter arm because it shoots fire and it's on my arm. Anyways, do you like it?
I think it's your best work yet.
Thank you. Be sure to tell Tano.
We're gonna go knock on Mr. Tano's door.
Yes.
Hi, Mr. Tano.
Hello, is the show over?
You missed it. You want her to do it again?
Absolutely not. Do we still have a building?
Yeah, everything's fine. It smells a little bit like, barbecue. But it's fine. There's no fire. There's no flame. It's a little smoky.
Okay.
You have to squint your eyes a little when you come out.
You know what?
Are you coming?
Yeah, sure.
Go on. I want to yell. The pub sounds pretty good about now.
Tana opens the door and sees the damage and goes, must be Tuesday. All right.
And it is, in fact, a Tuesday. Well done.
I gather my stuff and I start heading towards the slippery.
Lovely. So you all start making your way over to the slippery eel. As you get closer, I do want. I don't know why I'm so red in the face. I want everyone to know that I'm not suddenly feverish. Or
I think it's a low
look, red in the
bandwidth
face.
camera because it's don't. Yeah, see there, it's corrected.
Yeah.
all right, I got better.
Thanks for the sub, Admiral.
Woo! Thanks, Admiral. I want y'all to really quick roll me, if you will, some history checks. I will say, Ick, you've been here the longest. I think, yeah, you're more from this area. So, Ick, you can roll at advantage. I know the rest have kind of like traveled into town from different places, but
With my +1 in history, I rolled a natural 20, making it a 21.
okay.
I just rolled an 11. So my brain is elsewhere. My brain is about lodgings.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'm a 10, still thinking about that grits.
Okay.
I rolled a 6.
Lovely.
Doing well.
Sorry,
Doing well
what are we
today.
rolling again?
History.
Seven.
All right. So Lamar, you're the only person who you're always perceptive, and the few times you've been out and about in town, you have learned that as you go towards the south side in the seedier part of town, you have entered the territory of a group that I named, which I will tell you very, very soon. The Riverside Royals. That's what it was. The Riverside Royals is the local, let's just say the people that do the things that most people don't want to have done. So as you enter the seedy eel, you see a gentleman at a booth who puts up his hand and waves you over. It is a skinny guy with thin eyebrows, a long nose, and a mess of crooked teeth. Despite the fact that he won't be winning any beauty contests anytime soon, he's pretty friendly and dresses well. So as you all sit down, he welcomes you. Hello, I'm Pratt. Thanks for meeting me like this. Looking forward to chatting with you.
Sorry, Nathan.
Yeah.
Does his dress seem out of place?
No, I mean he's nicely dressed, but the establishment itself, it's not the seediest of places. It's not the duck bar from Tangled. You know, it's not like
The snuggly duckling.
the Snuggly Duckling. That's what it was. But he is finely dressed. Think of, I'm trying to paint a picture. He's got like a nice long coat on. He's got a sword that kind of hangs off at the side like that. But it's a nice looking rapier. His shirt isn't like covered in dirt like you might have expected walking into the establishment. Everything is polished. It's kept nicely, but it's not. You also don't recognize it as the most expensive of clothing. So it's nice. It's well made. It's well kept. It looks a little bit nicer than you would have thought coming in here.
How you do, Pratt? I'm Ick, and this is the other guys. We should get a group name, guys. I see you've beckoned, and what can we do for you today?
Well, yeah, group name or not, word of you gets around, and he kind of cracks his neck. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard that.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, right there, boss.
I feel better now. He winks and then he continues. He says, I'm told he's looking for work. Great news. Pratt's got work for you. You've ever heard of a venom crawler? It's like a big spider, purple and green, nasty thing. Smart too. Tear your head clean off. Ever heard of one of those?
Have we?
I get roll either a nature or a history check.
I'm going to volunteer to fail. And Tom's going to say, hell no.
Yeah, I've rolled natural 1, so it's new to me.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know nothing.
Nature or
Nature too?
whichever one's higher. Nature or history.
Also, can our group name be
It's the
Steak and
same.
Taters?
I was thinking about naming our group the Beatles.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think for now
I
we'll
do
just
like
stick
steak
with
and taters too, though.
I think we'll just stick.
That's
with
making me
the other guys
hungry.
right now.
How about wait? How about the Blue Man Group?
None of us are blue.
So not all of us are men either.
the glitter bomb.
One Direction.
How about we're just the Odd Jobs crew? We're
Oh.
from Odd Jobs.
But it sounds like the store.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
boring.
that makes sense.
Random tasks.
Are you all?
Fire hazard. Anyway, we haven't heard about this thing at all.
Yeah. You need to capture, you need to kill, you need to transport, what you need.
I mean, I'd like for some people to listen. Thought I'd be doing most of the talking, but hey, if you want to figure out your group name here and now, I mean, that's fine by me, but that's just a little less work, a little less time.
Stifling creativity. Ugh.
I heard you were tough. Like, this would be no problem for you. That's why I called you, right? And this would be no problem for you, all right? Good, because there's big money in it. Yeah, big spiders, I get that, but there's big money in venom crawler parts. Do you want to know how much big money? Before you can even answer, he interrupts. He's like, look, you can make as much as, I'm not kidding you here, 1,500 gold pieces for the fangs of one of the big suckers. 1,500 gold pieces buy you a lot of ale at the tavern. Am I right?
And how much of that is your cut?
You're right.
Go look. All right, here's the scoop. All right, right now, there's a mess of the things down in the sewers. Bunches of them crawling around in the dark. You go in there and fetch me some of the things on my shopping list, and Pratt will pay you good. He'll pay you real good. He hands you actually a folded piece of paper. There are 3 items written on the list with prices beside each. First is a bundle of webbing, which says 1 gold piece per 1 cubic foot. The second is a venom crawler leather, which is 40 gold pieces per 1 square yard of leather. And then there is the venom crawler fangs, which is 100 gold pieces per pair of venom crawler's fangs, minimum of 12, or 1,500 gold pieces per pair of queen's fangs. So as you're kind of like perusing the list, he chimes in as he kind of sees your eyes get to the bottom. He said, "Few things to know. We pay big money for the Queen's fangs, sure, but I recommend you steer plenty clear of her, all right? She's as tough as 20 of the regular ones put together and usually pretty protected. You'll know a spot when you come upon a whole mess of eggs. Just walk the other way. Also, if you ain't got no anti-venom, I suggest stocking up because these things spit. 1, it's enough to kill a man. 2, will drop a horse. Plus, it makes you go blind. And finally, don't try touching the eggs, all right? 1 little touch and poof, out comes a bunch of babies, and they's nearly as nasty as the big fellas."
I instantly stare at Merku.
Are you telling me that we are fighting something else that cannot be poisoned? You know what? Thank you so much for your time. But I don't think we can take this job.
All right, I guess I picked the wrong crew.
Question for you.
It's not being able to be poisoned. That's why I made a flamethrower. Anyways.
Question, Pratt.
Yeah.
Is the intent to... Well, can you defang these creatures without... Will they grow their fangs back? Perhaps some sort of fang farm situation?
But that's... No.
Or do we have to kill them?
What?
I don't want to kill them.
I mean, look, I'm not telling you how to do your job. You're the workers. But I mean, you put them to sleep, kill them, whatever. They're not gonna... I mean, it's not... No. Like, they're not gonna grow back. Look, if I wanted to start a giant venom crawler farm, I'd have started a giant venom crawler farm. But I didn't want to do that. All right? I didn't... No.
I want to kind of look over at Glida, and just be like, write down Venom Crawler Farm.
Venom Crawler Farm.
All right, Pratt, and we can find you here, or where?
Oh, yeah. Look, in fact, if you need to go about your business in any way, get yourselves... Like I said, if you want to stock up on anything, go do that. But then, what you're going to want to do, meet me down by the river. Not right near the shore. Just to the east of it. East of the docks. I'll be able to take you in there from there. Is there anything else that you need, or are you good?
Yeah, do you know where we can find some antivenom around here? Nate, this is weird.
Yeah, no, I mean, you could try the apothecary. I'm sure they've got anti-venom.
Of course. Not bad. Tano's thinking about all the blessings that his deity gives him. It's like, I don't think I can get rid of poison quite yet, so we're going to stock up on that. Any of us have bags of holding by any chance?
I mean, we can deal with that. Not in front of the client here. I do have one final question, Pratt. This we like to know. How'd you hear about it?
Yeah. Word of mouth. Although, you know, if I'm being honest, the spiders in these sewers are a little newer. They've been here a couple weeks, but boy howdy if they ever made up their home down there. You see, they were up at the north end of the city. Word was, something in the ecosystem seemed to have changed, and they came this way looking for food, almost as if their food system in the north ran out. Now, rumors is rumors. And rumors say that you all might have been up in the north side of town around the time that a bunch of people saw a bunch of giant rat-like creatures heading into the mountains. A lot of people suggesting you might be the kind of type that can take care of that sort of thing.
Yep. Well, a lot of people talk a lot of things, but I guess we go ahead and take care of this little extermination problem we got.
How about you like our service? You help spread the word around. We're about to expand.
Oh, really? Well, that is something. Oh, yeah, I mean, hey, you make friends with Pratt. Pratt will find you jobs.
Never trust a man that smiles when he says a promise.
Did your grandmother say that?
How do you know my grandma?
My grandmother said a lot of funny things herself. Just figured it was a grandma type thing.
to say.
You may be good yet. You may be all right.
I love Nancy Jane so much.
All right, sir. Mr. Pratt, we will see you on the east side of the river in a little bit.
All right. Make yourselves comfortable. I'll arrange the travel.
Are we supposed to leave, or is he going to leave?
We should probably get out the hood.
Yeah, if he doesn't
I mean,
stand up.
he was here, but he's still got his point, and he's just kind of looking at you all.
All right. I'll stand up and head out.
Aren't you the ones that need the venom, anti-venom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be at the table when he
No,
leaves?
I just wasn't sure if, because he said it in a way that he was leaving, and I was. Just,
I mean, he will see.
I didn't want to say goodbye and then walk out the door at the same time. That would be not awkward.
Okay, I get it. That is a super awkward thing to have happen. So, yes.
All right, we get out. I'm going to the apothecary. The right one. I'm going to the herb store.
So you start at the apothecary. But you realize that it just said a pocket Harry, and it's a tailor that adds pockets to everything.
I get some pockets.
You're a tailor, Harry.
You're a pocket.
I'm just on the wrong side of the street, so I go across the street.
Hey, you needed some pockets? Welcome to a pocket, Harry. It was Saturday when my mom said, "Hey, you need a pocket, Harry." And I was like, "That sounds like a business. Everyone needs pockets. I'll add pockets to everything. Welcome to a pocket, Harry."
I hate Common. So much.
Merku.
Do you just turn around and leave?
Yes.
Okay, so then you go to the apothecary. Hold up, I have to write down a pocket Harry as a business in town.
Oh God! Wait till they find dresses. They'll make thousands of dollars.
All right, so now
Pockets.
wait, yeah. So you see, do you go to the herb store? Because Penguin Witch Doctor gave me an idea about that in the college.
Which herb?
This is not medieval Colorado. We go to the apothecary.
I go to Anti-Venom's R Us.
Okay. So you find the apothecary, and this older woman stands behind a counter adjusting some glass bottles. Oh, hello there, dearie. Can I be of any service here?
What do you got in the ways of anti-venom?
Oh, an anti-venom.
Probably in a bulk amount.
In a bulk amount? Oh, what, did you get yourself bit or something?
We're just clumsy folk. I'd like to have it on hand.
I'm also a person that likes to make poison, so...
Oh.
Yes.
It's all
Actually, you know what? Would you like to trade some poison for some anti-venom?
Well, now, why would I be needing to poison people?
I mean,
You
you're
could
an
sell
apothecary. You could sell your poison.
I guess that's not actually totally terrible idea.
I know.
Look, I guess if you're buying in bulk, usually something like an anti-venom would go for a little bit more. How many? I don't carry much of it at a time because normally people don't need anti-venom. We don't have many venomous creatures around here. But how many would you be looking?
You probably should start making some.
Oh, is this like insider trading? Should I know about something coming my way?
It's always good to be prepared.
She takes out a pen of her own and says, writes down on a list, make as much anti-venom as humanly possible.
You're gonna be rich.
Lovely. I love it. All right. Well, I guess since you all clued me into the next big thing in apothecaries, I could give you a good bit. Look, I'll do you this. How's about 100 gold for 5 of them?
How about 10 of them? And then I give you 2 poisons. 3 poisons, actually.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Wow. I mean,
I
cool.
whisper to Glita, I'm so glad she's on our side.
She's so cool.
I slip her, I get it in my bag and slip her 3 vials of very, very neon green liquid.
She looks at them and very gratefully, and she says, I will say as well, maybe you could add this. If, seeing as you all seem to be in the know, you could bring me any of the venom that may or may not be coursing through this town at any moment. That would be of a great help for me, making the anti-venom, just so it's geared in the right direction. Maybe you could add that, and I'll hand over these 10. And she pulls out 10 anti-venoms.
We bring you venom. You give us the recipe as well. We promise not to be your competitor, just in case we leave town.
No.
I'm gonna figure out that recipe.
And
I
I
realize I've handed over she's like, this is a very good bit of anti-venom right here for a very good price.
I just want it for knowledge.
Oh,
But okay,
for knowledge.
it's fine. Don't worry. Here you go.
Well, if you ever want to be more into the apothecary business, if I'm going to have a booming business, I could always use an assistant if you ever need out of whatever business takes you closer to venom.
Maybe I'll just come by on the weekends and help you out. Kind of like my job.
How's the shop look like it's doing?
I mean, it's doing. People come in here for salves and things like that. She clearly has a good number of stores, and it's a well-kept shop. You had to double back up towards the north end of town. This isn't in the seedier side of town. It's closer to just off maybe Market Street in that kind of shopping area. It's not as, you've been in here a few minutes. There's not anyone else shopping, but she clearly makes enough to stay in business because what she does helps so much. People are willing to pay more, and that keeps her afloat.
I'm gonna put when we get back to Ethric, I'm gonna have him look into whether she'd be willing to be bought out or partnered up to expand.
Bought out.
Okay.
For the future
Before we
stuff.
leave, I would also like to ask the shop owner if she has any healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
I might have a couple here. They'd run you 50 gold apiece.
Oh, I'm gonna pull open my purse and kind of shake it. I can afford 1.
I could loan you like 20.
Oh, we can go halvesies on these?
Yeah, maybe we could just
I
split whoever needs it.
give y'all 20 as well.
So do we have, including mine?
30. I give you 30.
30, 40,
30. And how much am I putting in? 30 as well? If we give her, I'm going to try to barter. If I give her
Sit back and watch.
80 gold, will she give me 2 bottles of a healing potion? I mean, I we'll try to bring back more venom for you from time to time as well, and maybe some fangs and other knickknacks
As
we
she's talking,
find.
I slip 20 behind, to pay for the 2 of them fully as she's bartering.
Oh,
I try and do it behind her back so she doesn't see it.
So who does? So Glita doesn't see it.
Yeah, I want her to feel like she bartered really well.
Yeah. She'll look at you and kind of like winks, kind of like sneakily slides your gold away, and is like, "That sounds great. If you can guarantee 3 vials of venom," and she pulls out 3 vials and hands them to you, "then I think that would be just fine." You have 2 healing
you won't
potions.
regret it. Thank you.
I quietly want to check the list, and seeing that Venom's not on the list, I'm like, okay.
Do you, by any chance, have any standard oil or more like campfire fluid by any chance?
Oh, I don't carry that here in my store. If you really needed some oil of that type, I do think you could just go to the general store. They have most of the needs there.
I was just making sure. I was just wondering if you had anything that was like instantly flammable, but I'll go over there.
Well, now, if you're just wanting flammable stuff, yes, I have flammable stuff, but it's much more expensive because of its other uses. If you're looking just for an oil, I'd go for that.
I pull on Tano's coat and I go, "We do have instant flammable," and I just point over at Murky.
Yes, but controlled flammable is what we're probably missing.
It is controlled. Unless I fail.
So we got 10 vials of antivenom. Okay. 2 healing potions in case I pass out. I need to go get us some
Lantern oil?
lantern oil. Thank you.
I would like to hit the item shop, Nathan, specifically checking to see if they have a poison soak ring.
Oh.
A what?
Poison soak ring. Basically, it absorbs like 75 damage of poison instead of the. It's
okay.
an uncommon. Yeah.
Okay. So let's go to the. So you go, Tana. We can fast track the general store.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to the general store. It will cost 1 silver piece for a flask of oil.
I will take 1 silver. What is silver to gold? 10. Nope, that's bad math.
No, that's right.
No, 10. 1 silver equals 1 gold equals 10 silver.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
He will take 10 flasks of oil, but he's also going to ask for a large jar to put all of it into.
Okay. You have a large oil-filled jar.
Sweet.
And Richie has a bomb.
Which has a bomb, and nothing could go wrong. And I'm really excited for one of her weapons to misfire and hit Tano and explosions and death.
Can I also? I have. Oh, just for giggles. Can I get 2 water skins? I'm assuming they're also going to be about a silver apiece.
Yes, you can get 2 water skins.
Sweet. I now have silver. And that will be all Tano does for ridiculous things that might not go well.
Okay.
I like that you're thinking about it, though.
It's an idea.
So it is. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. We're gonna roll. I'm gonna roll some percentile dice, Jared, to see if they have that for you. That very specific ring.
Yeah.
They do not have what you're looking for at the moment, but the shopkeeper says that they'd be happy to keep an eye out for one for you in the future.
Yeah, I have him do that. Cool.
Okay.
It was just a thought. It was
Just a thought. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do
Well, it was a good thought.
we need anything
The
else?
dice just said no.
I don't think I need anything else. I think I'm ready.
Cool. So do you all start making your way towards the river's edge?
Yes.
All right.
Can we clarify before we go what type of healing? Were these greater? Were these
Those were just basic healing
the
potions.
basics? So the 2d4 plus 2 ones.
Potion of healing.
Potion of
Potion of
healing.
healing. Okay.
Yep. Good check. Good check. So you go down towards the rocky shore at the south of Ataraxia. There's a group of 3 boats waiting for you. You see Pratt and a few of his associates hanging out, just kind of waiting. He says, all right, you're ready to go.
I do believe we are.
All right. So, all right, in you get. He has one associate kind of in each boat so that you all can spread out. So there's 2 people in each boat. There's essentially 4 of them, and you all start rowing. You row kind of towards this rocky cave near the edge of town. From this large cavern gushes tainted water flowing into the river. Along the rocky, littered beach leading up to the cavern, you ride in these 3 large rowboats. As you all piled in, you've made your way. Following the royals, you paddle into the mouth of the cavern, which after a few hundred feet expands into an underground pond. From the sounds above, it's obvious that the pond is just below the city. And eventually, a rickety dock makes an appearance on your right. Pratt points to a hewn passageway along the dock. That's the best way in. Spiders don't normally come that close. So you should be good for the first 50 feet or so. But, hey, good luck to yous.
Can I do an insight check on Pratt?
You can.
My theory is that he's getting us to clear smugglers' tunnels. I don't know. It's just my theory. I just want to make sure he's not, like, leading us somewhere else.
You can, by all means...
Only 13.
To the best of your knowledge, you think he's being straight with you. While this situation, while the setting does suggest smugglers' tunnels, he's given you this list. He's kind of warned you of many of the dangers, and does seem to be in the business of wanting all of this equipment. So that is what you know. You all kind of get out onto the docks, load up.
Yep. Hand crossbow out. I want to pull out my hurricane lantern or my hooded lantern, whatever it is, so that we can
A
see.
lantern that creates hurricanes.
Yeah. Well, the lantern is protected from the wind, Nathan. Ugh.
Oh, okay.
Just so we can see. Unless Tonto's already glowing blue.
He is not already glowing blue.
Ready for it.
So you step out onto the dock. Pratt and the other royals begin to row away, but there is still one boat tied up for all of you. In fact, they start rolling away with 2. You see one, and they're like, "No, wait, no, that." because these were smaller rowboats. They're like, hey, Steve, getting our boat. All right, leave that one for them.
Steve.
All right, boss. I mean, if you say so. So you've got 2 rowboats waiting for you here at the docks for whenever you make it back to this point. You're now standing again. It is a smaller entrance. Just so we have an idea, I've got my Encounter Plus up so that I can help track our order and everything. Ick, you mentioned having a lantern, so you've got a light source for Tano and Hasty Jane as well. What is our marching order?
I think Glida probably will, with her dark vision and all that, lead the group in. Great sword out.
Great sword out. Lovely. Glida's first. I believe usually it's like Glida, Ick, Tano, Hasty Jane, Merku. That's our usual order. We good with that?
Tano.
I'm okay with that.
Cool.
Yep.
And before we go into this tunnel, I'm going to turn around to Hasty Jane and Merku and say, Did you see what I did in the shop? I did the deal thing. Like
You were
Merku
so
does.
Very persuasive.
You swindled her. You got it.
Wow.
Swindled.
Yeah. She didn't know what was coming.
Yes.
Wow. I'll make sure to take care of these empty vials so we can fill them with venom.
Yeah.
And she'll feel really proud and put them back in her bag.
Yeah, we'll leave that one up to you.
Glida's like made like she's gonna take this so seriously.
You have even more purpose. Like there was something behind you all even getting the gig and everything that you're going in for right now, but you Glida now think, wow, I have a job.
I'm an adult.
Nathan, is it too late for me? Right.
What's the question?
I know that I wanted to show them my flamethrower,
Mm-hmm.
but my Eldritch Cannon can also be something called a protector. Is it too late for me to have grabbed that one and prepared it for the day before we came down here?
I believe, let's see. I guess
It's
it depends
okay.
on how much time you all were willing to take. Because I know, let's see, create Eldritch Cannon. Yeah, it's a once per long rest.
Okay, cool.
So if you've got it set to flamethrower, then it is set to flamethrower right now.
Cool.
Yes.
I do, for the record, I do feel like we went back and appraised, what's his name? Nomi shop guy, Ethric, of what we were doing. So
okay.
Did we take a long rest? Is the
no,
thing?
I think we just dropped off the equipment we don't need, picked up the stuff we did, that kind of
Okay,
thing.
flamethrower it is. We have the
Great. So
antidote.
just list all the equipment you don't think you need to me right now.
I probably don't need my bedroll.
Okay.
I don't need my playing
Why are they
cards.
sleeping?
You don't need playing cards?
What if you want to play a game with the spiders?
And that's basically everything I own.
Oh my god, I forgot I have a hat of wizardry. Oh my god.
Tommy's only
you
carrying
really wanted to
135
this
pounds
character.
worth of stuff. He's fine.
I have 3 magic rings. I completely forgot about all my stuff from the last
One of it
campaign.
is scale mail, which he doesn't even wear. Why do I still have this? All right,
You could have sold that. You could have sold that and bought things.
go to. But he's carrying 11 for some reason.
Wait,
Am I slowly turning into a mermaid still?
What?
I don't know.
Okay, just
I
checking.
don't know. It's not like I've read any story that may imply that sort of thing. There's really quick though. You said you have 3 magic rings.
I do, and I dumbly don't have the sheet that says what magic rings they are. So fun.
So I know. Okay, I remember you have. I remember the one ring, which is the ring of alertness.
Okay.
You have a +3 to your passive wisdom, perception, and passive intelligence scores. I believe you gave the 2 pew pew rings to Hasty Jane.
To pass percept and passive wisdom? Is that what is it? Passive perception and passive
Intelligence.
int. Okay. Okay, cool. I gotta take away 2 of my pew pew my pew pew rings.
Yeah, take away your pew pew rings.
Oh my god, I could have sold the rat domination potion to the woman. We could have bought that shop. Anyways, it's fine.
Could have. You could have done a lot. I mean, there's
I could have done a lot.
things.
I just didn't look at my equipment.
We'll go back.
My brain is all of a sudden flying through all the equipment you guys have. Where did you get a hat of wizardry?
It's one of my, no, it's from my infusions, my artificer infusions. Very fun.
That. Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So, are we walking through the tunnel?
I think we're walking through the tunnel.
Okay. Glita leading the troops. You begin walking. There's this stairway carved up into the rock wall, and that takes a very quick left. To which, as you're walking, seems again very normal. You're actually very interested in just how this is carved out. But it eventually leads you into. You have a quick path up ahead, left or right. You're entering into this, what looks to be possibly the sewer system of the city. So left or right, you can see immediately to your right that there are more offshoots, but to the left, you would see that you would have a pretty quick turn as well. It looks like you're beginning to enter a maze.
The construction of the kind of the walls, is it the same or is it different from the secret tunnel under the inn that we don't talk about?
It is similar in that it is a little, it's not as rough. Remember that area wound up being very large. You could guess in part because of the creatures that lived there, creating a bit of an abode. These are more constructed than those. So these look a little more deliberate, but again, they're very out of the way. You had to be kind of going out of the way to get here.
Copy. Got it. Lead on, Lita. Got my.
Do you want to go left or right?
Well, which one?
Can we make a perception check to see if
norther? Because he said they came from the north, right?
Oh, that's right.
Well, you've got a couple options. You see that both tunnels eventually go north. The one to the right would be a quick up, but then it looks like it'll also go off back further east. It's very easy to check out. In fact, I'll just say that you can quickly, because it's just like within 20 or 30 feet, you go check both directions. You see that both look north. The one to the left does have a chute that continues further north, and then a chute that continues very far to the west. If you go to the east, down that tunnel a little bit, you see that a smell hits your nose as you start to move to the east, and you see that the tunnel will curve to the north as well.
What kind of smell?
Roll a perception check.
Oops.
Okay.
The sewer smell.
18. I know that smell.
You actually do know that smell. It smells like dead, decaying rat.
Let's go the other way, y'all.
If there's one smell this group knows, it is dead rat.
Ugh. So away from the smell.
Yep. I suggest to the left. In a box to
All right.
the left.
To the left,
So-
to the left.
You go to the tunnel, you go up and you also would have realized that this first area that you enter with the left and the right, it creates a quick circle. around itself. But as you go to the left, you can continue going to the left, or you can go on a more northern route. Up a ways. You see that the tunnel up ahead of you goes at least 60 feet. The edge of your vision underground here, there may be a pool up ahead. You can't quite tell. But to the left, there's also a small pool as well.
Well, can I do a survival check or something, or a perception to see if there's tracks or something to follow? That makes sense.
You can do a survival.
4.
Yeah, you're looking at your feet for tracks, and you're realizing it's water down here. Like any tracks would get washed away immediately.
Well, spiders don't like water, right? So, or do they? I don't know. I didn't
What do
think
you
they
think
liked
spiders like?
Dry, cold.
Let's
I
just take
feel
all
like they
the
drown in the water.
Spiders love suck holes, as far as I know.
Not again.
It's back. The saga of the suck hole.
You go to one suck hole. I think we just take every left. Call it good.
Take every left?
Oh
So
boy.
a circle,
If we have to.
square, I guess.
So, Ick suggests that mentality. You head off to the left, and there is 10 feet later another left. Glita takes that left, and before long is standing on the edge of the pond that you came from.
So go to the north one.
Well, now we know
Yeah.
where the lefts go.
So if we need to go home, we can just keep walking left.
Now we go do rights.
So instead, she doubles back. You all go back to where you started. Okay, you go right, and then you head up. I'm guessing the long tunnel that Glita was looking up.
Mm-hmm.
As you get up there does come a fork. So you want to go to the right. You've gone about 30 feet, so you go to the right, and there is a small square cavern, and then another opportunity to go right. And as you continue down that right, that smell of dead rats hits you square in the face again.
Oh, it stinks in here. Maybe we should
And-
go back and go the other way.
Well, I think we just came from that way, right? So
The fork?
As you kind of came down and that smell hit you, you did come to a more open area that you can see some dry ground.
Oh, let's try that.
All right. So you enter this area, and sure enough, it's hard to believe, but the stench of death actually overpowers the stench of the raw sewage in this room. All around you are the corpses of dead rats, their innards exposed. From the looks of it, they haven't been dead for more than a few hours. Small, round tracks are everywhere, eventually departing the dead rats and heading north through a narrow hole in the wall.
Small round tracks as if on the end of little pointy feet.
Roll a nature check.
Probably going to be another 1. Nope, 3 this time.
That's better.
I am getting better.
Does anyone else want to roll a nature check?
I'll try nature.
I'll roll as well.
19.
19.
Yep.
Where's a
30.
virtual tabletop not found? Rude.
For the 19 at the table, yeah, these were left by spiders. And those spiders were probably about the size of dogs.
I hate
What
this.
kind of dog?
A new
Collies.
pet.
Okay.
These were collies, but you see a couple that may have been St. Bernard sized.
Oh, that might be the queen.
You see that the tracks lead to a small 2 foot by 3 foot hole in the wall at the north end of this room.
Oh, wait, spiders don't like light, right? They tend to run away from it. So maybe if we could shine like a light down that hole.
I'll be honest with you, Hasty Jane.
Yep.
I don't know shit about spiders.
All right, well, I know a little bit. They had jumping spiders where I grew up at my grandma's house. So
Why?
let me take.
Sorry.
It's a great question. They shouldn't exist.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna shoot
I
any
think-
spider I see. Let's just call that plan. That's my plan.
I can cast light on like a stick around and just throw it over there. Maybe. Is there
Do
a
we see
stick?
any pebbles on the floor?
Yeah, can I or a rock or something?
Yeah, there's definitely loose rock and pebbles that you could throw through the 2 by 3 hole in the wall.
I'd find one, for Hasty that's probably about this big, and I would granny.
So for Tano,
roll
it's
it.
about this big.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
I would take that and I would cast light on it and I would just throw it into the hole.
Great. So you cast light and you chuck it down this cavern, this hole, and you hear a kunk kunk kunk, and then you hear a thunk as it bounces. It hits something more solid, but also possibly hollow.
Spider leg. It's a spider leg.
Oh.
Hold on. I need to back up because I get called out on this all the time. He knows it. So it hit a solid thing that's hollow. Is that what I am to understand, Nathan?
Yeah.
Paper roll tubes are technically solid and hollow.
I just wanted to make
It's
sure.
it's not gas and it's not liquid. It is
Alright.
solid.
All right. I know we're going states of matter, but cool. Now I know. We got it. All right. Continue.
Talk my way out of it.
Just because y'all call me on it all the time.
Well, just let us know if you're talking in terms of states of matter,
Got it.
Jared.
Got it.
Oh, it's nice kid.
So,
I stealth.
you stealth. Are you going to move through this smaller hole in the wall?
Yeah.
Gang?
If no one else is going, I'm going. 15 stealth.
So, as you kind of move forward, Ick's like, all right, I'm gonna get through here. It is tough for you to make it through the hole. It's not impossible, but I would need an athletics check.
Okay. Can I convince you to go acrobatics?
Nope.
Every
Oh
time.
my.
Every single time. It's so
If it
fun.
was written either of these, then yeah.
Unnatural 20.
It never
Okay.
Oh,
So
nice.
you kind of you know exactly what you need to do. You put one arm in first to kind of shorten the width of your shoulders, right? You kind of tuck the other one behind you,
The one
pull
with the
yourself.
crossbow first.
Yeah, obviously that one's going first, and you are able to pull yourself through, wiggle your way through, and get into this next area. It is lit. You know, you would have had to stow your lantern for a bit, or even, I don't know if you're like dangling it off your pinky as you're trying not to pull the trigger immediately.
I'd probably put it out because if it drops in the gap between the two groups, that's bad.
It's not gonna be good.
Yeah. Plus, I know Tano is essentially a bomb right now.
It's true.
Giant jar of. Halfway through, I'm like, oh, Tano's not getting through here.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think you're right. We are going to, as you do that, Ick, you hear a ray of squeaking coming from just ahead of you as a swarm of rats makes its way from behind a sarcophagus. And we're going to go to break. We'll see what happens when we get back.
Are they evil?
Yeah, the evil rat.
The evil rats? I don't know.
Wait, do you still have the rod of the controlling rat?
Well,
Do you want to tell them, Jared?
yeah. So yes and no. We have
What
it.
happened?
It's mounted on the shop wall under a trophy situation.
What?
No.
This was specifically discussed, and now it's why I think there's rats. Nathan,
It was written that way.
Nathan
Just a reminder to everyone who's tuned in so far. I have the capacity to run one shots. So I pulled up one that looked good, and then all of the world fell into place thanks to my players, except for the player who brought a bunch of oil and the player who brought a flamethrower. That I didn't expect.
I do have
Gotta love
one
'em.
rat of potion control, but just one. So,
Yes.
You have a
Save.
rat of potion control?
oh my god, yes I do. He can control all your potions. It was actually the apothecary shopkeeper that was a rat.
Oh, that was a rat?
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
anyways.
Cool. So
Oh my
I'll figure out how we're
goodness.
gonna die after the break, or how I'm. Gonna
No.
Destruction,
All
yay!
right, enjoy yourself. We'll be back in 14-ish minutes, I think.
Yay, bye guys.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah.
Greetings, I'm Under Stormwind, human cleric. Looking for love.
Hello, I'm Garth Underfoot, halfling wizard at your service.
I'm Bigsby Lufaloo. I'm a gnome ranger.
I love a good mystery, and what better mystery than the female kind?
Down there's my animal companion. I recently got back from being trapped in another dimension. His name's McCall J. He's a fox.
I once entered a haunted house just to better understand the demon's anatomy.
I prefer to keep things light. People say I'm a funny guy. Mick's honestly my best friend, so that right there is your competition.
I love talking about books, reading books, collecting books.
I haven't dated, what with being a part of the church.
Do you like books?
I like nature and being away from people. I fought a lot of werewolves and vampires, so I'm not really into biting. I don't like money or things. No thieves, no rogues, no assassins.
Honestly, I'm open. I've met many demon-born people. They're very nice.
I don't have a house. I sleep outside.
You shall not pass my application to be your man.
Have I mentioned my best friend is a fox? I need someone to take the darkness away. It's real.
Would you like to hold my staff?
I'm all about protection.
Go away. No, thank you.
Hello, Mr. Mario. I must clean your room.
Go away. What did you do? Did you put something in his drinks?
I'm wearing one handcuff. Where's the other handcuff?
If properly motivated, a man can chew through handcuffs.
Lou!
Oh. Yeah, I kind of dosed the drinks.
God damn it, Lou.
Inside voices. Oh, Christ. Inside voices.
What did we do last night?
Why do I look like one of the guys from Kiss?
Do the tongue thing. Do the tongue thing.
Oh, that's very funny. You got a little something yourself.
What? Is that a phone number?
Is that a gun?
There's jelly beans in this gun.
Oh my God. There's a bonus stage on your back.
Whose phone number is this?
Did you get a tramp stamp? Did we all get tramp stamps?
Hey guys, what area code is 916? Hello? Who is this? Okay, yeah, why is your number written on my face?
It's me, Mario.
Mario, do I have a tattoo on my ass?
What?
You tell me, right?
No.
Department of what?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
$300 for what? Oh. Oh, Jesus. Shaved, huh? All of them? No, sir. I did not know they were endangered. Madagascar? No, I've never seen one of those before.
Right. Okay.
Hey, Mario, we should start a band. I could play this,
What?
and
Hold
you
on.
could play whatever. We could lip sync it even.
No,
I mean, that's what Mega Man lip syncs, right?
Yes.
Link in the
No, say
mushrooms.
that again.
When did we go to California? Who carried
All right.
that?
No, I get it. I will be there. Thank you.
I'm serious. Don't fuck around with me. That's
Yes, thank you.
impressive. What is it? What's wrong?
I gotta go get Peach from jail.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna go down there, are you?
She's the mother of my child.
You are a giant pussy, and I mean, it's not a girth thing. You're a pussy.
I gotta go. What the f is that?
I lose respect for you every day.
Balls.
You didn't see my nipples through this?
Christ.
Hey, honey, there you are.
Hey, bro, you want a mimosa?
No?
Why is your face painted? Did you go to a birthday party or something?
I'm not. What's going. How? Are you erect?
Always. It's morning.
Sweetie, we waited up for you. Did you forget it was Shark Week?
Did he forget Shark Week?
He forgot Shark Week.
Dude, it's Shark Week.
It's Shark Week.
Did Air Jaws already play?
Hey, buddy.
Get in here.
Absolutely not. No. Are you serious?
Listen to me.
No, man. You don't need a bellhop. You need a fucking hazmat team. How did you even get all this up here? Is that a used condom?
No, I bought them new. There you go.
What's up?
God. Okay. That's 3 in a row, Nemo. Thanks a lot. Play again soon. That's really classy. What?
Who the was that?
Don't worry about that. Oh, look at this, please.
Oh, you guys can't use this much ice. F that. You see crime scene cleanup written on this uniform?
You gotta help me.
What did you do?
I shot him with a jelly bean gun.
You shot him?
I thought he was the f***ing dog from Duck Hunt.
You can't shoot the dog from Duck Hunt.
I know you can't shoot the dog from... There were so many colors, but I didn't mean to because I thought he was the f***ing dog.
Why would you think he was the dog?
Because I was whacked on your power-ups.
That is some good shit.
Really good.
Oh my God.
Awesome
Holy
shit.
I should use my own.
You should use your own. Why wouldn't you? I mean, your
No, it is my. I get.
That's not the point, man. I don't want to go to jail. You gotta help me get rid of him.
What do you want me to do? Get your luggage cards?
No, I don't want you to get me a luggage card.
Then what?
I got an idea.
What the f*** are we gonna get a trebuchet?
Really? You don't know you can get uranium? You can't get me a trebuchet? I got another idea.
Got a question. Shoot. Why can't you shoot the dog in Duck Hunt?
Humane Society.
Really?
Hey, this reminds me of a movie.
What, Ocean's 11?
No, Twilight.
Hey, Luigi.
Hey, pretty woman, don't get time for you right now.
He called me pretty.
Bong bong.
Thanks. Don't judge me.
So you gonna tell me what happened?
Peach Toadstool was arrested for the second time today, accused of assault on a police officer with a green shell. When asked about the incident, she replied, "I was just trying to get rid of it. These things are useless. I just wanted another item."
Hey, baby.
Hey, Bowser. Nice to see you. Thanks for looking out for my kid while I was in jail.
Hey, Peach, nice to see you. Thanks for not telling the cops about the meth buried in my backyard when I was in jail.
So, what did you guys do last night?
What do you mean, what did we do? It's Shark Week.
What is Shark Week?
I told you.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Honey, are you ready to go?
Hey, P.
What? Don't judge me. I'm a good mother.
So she's got problems. But who doesn't? Peach and I, we go back, way back. I don't know, like 20 years. Girl still gets me hard. Battletoads hard.
We just need to get him outside, okay? We put him in a cab, nobody will know the difference.
Incoming. Oh my gosh! It's Kung Fu guy!
Get lost, King Hippo.
I came all the way here from Manitoba to meet you. Can I please take a picture with you, please? Please, please. Okay.
Oh my God, look! It's Holiday at Bernie's Part 4 or 3 or whatever.
What you got there? Making a salad?
It's a curse.
You got that?
Can you break a board for us?
Yeah, please. He didn't break boards in the game.
Yeah, where to? Have him break a board for us.
Oh my God, that'd be awesome! Please,
We don't have a board.
Oh,
it's okay. You can use this one.
Oh, hey, look, a board. You just pulled the board.
It looks very solid. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Wait. Want to make sure we can get this also used to.
This is going to be perfection. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Those pancakes?
There was a goldfish, not the delicious cracker, but it's still it's dead.
You want to go back up, double or nothing?
Your mom goes double or nothing.
Yeah, I know.
What the f*** are we gonna get battery acid?
I know a place, but I don't have enough time. But I have another idea.
Go behind the scenes with VGR on Facebook to unlock more exclusive content. VGR was made possible by our friends at All Clear ID and Zivity. We're pretty sure VGR was shot on location at the Rumor Hotel and the Artisan Hotel in Las Vegas. But we were pretty drunk, so... Peace out.
We're good, right? Okay, we're good.
We're online now.
We're good. We're good.
We can
Just so you
stop
know,
stealing
no
our
Loki
secrets.
spoilers. Nathan,
No
have
Loki spoilers, because I have not watched the most recent episode.
Me either.
Me neither.
I've got today's episode right after this.
Yeah, I have to watch that one. Yeah.
Yeah, tonight.
I watched today's episode, the 30 minutes before we started.
Nice.
See,
I want to take the time to show off my cool TVA tape deck.
How cute!
What? Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
And I have the stapler. It's somewhere. I don't know what I
If
did with it.
TVA wants to sponsor the show, they can.
Also,
We will
Wendy,
not
I
mess with any
said,
timelines.
I know you said that you liked the shirt. I'm making a new one tomorrow. If you want the one that I have, I'm making a gold one. So
Yep.
send it to you.
Yeah. Or bring
Chad,
it
if
to
you
LA.
want a
Bring it.
variant
Yeah,
shirt,
bring it when you
that's
move.
true. Okay.
Or
Yeah.
visit
Save yourself
next
the
week.
postage.
Yeah, stuff is so expensive to ship
I'll make
anymore.
I'll make us some odd jobs tank tops with my cricket.
Cute.
Yeah.
Thought we
I
were
look great in
random
the tank.
tasks.
I've been doing push-ups.
Crop
So.
tops only.
For the boys.
I've been doing
but
my,
then,
I did an ab
Crop top
day.
for the boys.
Double XL
I
for
want
the
a deep
girls.
V. Like
Okay.
real deep.
I'm gonna make a cloak for
I want you
myself.
all
Like
to
to
know
the belly
that I've been
Ooh.
doing nothing. I've done nothing all year. I'm doing nothing tomorrow.
You know what? That's totally valid. No, you did do something recent. You got a cool, sick new job that we're not going to talk about and dox you.
Correct.
Don't dox me.
No doxing allowed.
I fight in the buff. So.
But give yourself credit.
like he has to call a timeout and strip you out.
I'll let myself up. I'm slippery.
So speaking of doxing, you were at a dock and now you're in these tunnels and there's a swarm of rats. See how I did that?
Yeah.
Smooth.
Ick has crawled through a 2x3 foot hole. He is now on the other side. What do you do? Oh wait, I should actually tell you. I'll tell you what you do. We're gonna roll for initiative.
Oh, it is an initiative situation.
Cause they some rats. They is some rats.
Okay.
Roll that initiative.
Sorry.
So I am going to ask Glita.
Yeah.
What did you roll?
Oh, not bad. I have a initiative 15.
15.
Not terrible.
15 total, right?
15 total.
Great. All right. Hey, Jane.
Tiny one might be going first. I got 21.
Oh.
21. There you go. Ick.
I also have a 21.
Oh.
And I'm regular size.
It's true.
Yeah, you should go first then.
Marku.
I push him in front of me. Go.
13.
13. He is in front of you. You all haven't gone through the hole yet. Just Ick did.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good luck, Ed. We run.
Tano.
12.
12. Okay. This may actually, the way things have gone, I think may have been to your advantage. So we will start. It is Ick up first. You see one swarm of rats at the moment.
There's enough
standing.
space that I can get out of this hole.
You would have to crawl back through the hole towards your friends.
Am I out of the hole currently on the other
Yes,
side? Okay.
you are already out of the hole.
And you said there's a sarcophagus.
You're actually standing up. You see 5 sarcophagi.
Oh, good.
Are they single?
I would like to.
So
first,
bad.
I would like to yell through the hole. Yell back. I just want to be rats. Why did it have to be rats? And then I would like to leap as much as my ick feet can carry me and get atop one of the closest sarcophagi.
There is a sarcophagi immediately to your left, so you can use your movement. Boom, you're right up. You're on top of there. Is that all you would like to do?
I would draw my long sword.
Okay. So you've got your long sword. You've jumped up on a sarcophagus, and that is your turn.
Yes.
Okay. So, Ick has shouted back, "Rats! Why did it have to be rats?" Hasty Jane, how do you respond?
I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Okay. Do you stay on this side of the hole?
Yeah.
Great.
For now. Yeah.
Hasty Jane has cast shield on herself and stays exactly where she is. There is a second swarm of rats that will be able to make its way to Ick. And yeah, it's going to go for you. Let's see if it can bite you, Ick.
Of course it can. I have shit AC. Pardon my language.
Well, it rolled very poorly. Not as poorly as it could have, but it only rolled a 9. So it will not bite you, but it is now cuddling up close.
Okay.
Glita!
Eek and Hasty have both gone through the little hole.
Hasty did not go through the hole.
I'm hanging outside
She
the
cast
hole.
sealed. But so there is room if you would like to go through.
He went through though, right?
He went through.
I'm gonna go through.
All right. Now I believe
Sword
dwarves are a
arm
medium
first.
creature, right?
I think so. I think she's kind
So-
of girthy.
You will need to, as you move through, you can make it all the way through, but you will need to, as you move, roll an athletics check.
Okay. Athletics. Oh boy. I think. 10.
You stuck.
No.
But you can now, if you would like, use your action to make another check.
I will use my action to make a. I'm gonna yell out as I'm stuck. A little hand, a little push, please. Can somebody assist me, and maybe I can get advantage. Maybe.
Technically, you would have to wait until their turn.
Dang
You
it.
could then hold action.
Oh God.
We're such good adventurers.
It's 10 again. It's 10 again.
Yeah. Now, has it just checking? Nobody slayed the goblin and gave a reroll or anything like that, Jared?
Lamar has one from Scott.
I got nothing.
Okay.
So
don't need that. No.
So you're stuck. Next up is Merku. Merku, your friend just yelled, "Little hand!"
Do I see that she's just like stuck, like whipwat? Like how is she stuck?
She's wedged in there. Look, it's 2x3, so it's not very big. My elbow to elbow is 2 feet when I do this. Because fun fact, from my elbow to my wrist is exactly a foot. Isn't that handy?
That's handy.
So handy. So I can do this. I'm like, well, that's 2 feet. So that's not very wide. That's just a little bit wider than my shoulders.
I'm going to literally just push my body against her to try and push her in.
Roll an athletics check.
We're gonna say that.
Yeah.
14.
14. So you go up there and you push and you get Glita to the other side. You just the momentum she was working towards, she's now on the other side. If you would like, she kind of stumbles out an extra 5 feet just because of the shock of it all. If you would like, you may use your move to try and go through as well. You would still need to do the athletics check.
Okay.
But
I will do that. Was pushing her through my action.
yes, that was the action. You have a bonus action and a movement.
I got a 7.
Now you are stuck.
Little hand.
This is how we die.
Earlier, Penguin Witch Doctor referred to Tano as the Kool-Aid Man, so I think this would be the perfect time.
Y'all are going to find out how weak Tano actually is.
Yeah. Tano, it is your turn. These rats rolled low. So
Tano's just gonna push He's gonna push Merku.
Great, give me that athletics check.
Please don't I can't do it. I can't help.
Give me one quick second if I could do. Yeah, I'm going to cast guidance on myself first and then do that as a bonus action because my athletics is not good because it's.
We are in such good.
Doesn't matter. Actually, I'm going to use my reroll. Reroll.
There it is.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, that's on the die. It is 17 plus my 1d4.
You know, it's
21.
not a high check. It's not high, but apparently it's high enough. You push Merku through. Now Merku's on the other side.
Woohoo. Thank you.
Tano, did you want to try and use your movement to go through?
Sure.
Give me an athletics check.
12?
Okay, so as you start to shimmy your way through, and at one point you get lodged, and you don't know if you can, and then just a bit of rock wall crumbles away, and you are able to finish your trek through this small opening. You are now at the opening of it, just behind Merku, who's just behind Glita, and you see Ick. Almost as if the check was 12. Almost as if you just barely did it.
Free action Tano dabs.
I really did think that I was like, man, Tano's got a low strength. This might be where I get Tano. If I can just get him stuck here.
Think again.
Think again.
But I guess, let me just make sure you... okay. Oh, wait, you were supposed to roll a No. So,
cast explosion.
Cast explosion. That is your turn. Another swarm of rats. In fact, the first one that Ick had seen runs up to Glita, and it will attack Glita. Will a 13 hit you, Glita?
13 misses.
All right. So that is the rat's turn. And then from the back corner, another will run up. And not to be outdone, it just goes for Merku, because Merku's there. And Merku doesn't have any rats on Merku.
That's rude.
Does a 15 hit Merku?
No, it does not.
All right. Merku was not hit. Just barely, and we now go back to Ick's turn. Ick, who now has a long sword in his hands.
Yeah. I don't have anything really good for this. What are the sarcophagi stone or wood?
Stone.
Okay. And the rats, the swarm is on top with me? Or are they kind of down below, jumping up to bite?
They made their way. They're kind of like at your feet. They're kind of like crawling up. I like Scott Denuzzo's idea. Maybe that giant jar of oil is leaking now. I don't know.
Well, my initial plan was maybe going to involve fire.
No, the jar, because Tano made the save, the jar is fine. Now, if he had rolled out an 11, I may have asked if he's willing to sacrifice a certain jar, but
I paid good money for that jar of oil.
He did, in fact.
I'll just swipe with my sword at one of these, at the swarm of rats. Right on.
Great.
Is that
swipe away?
Is that disadvantage because it's a swarm? Or is it just regular?
No, it is still regular.
Well, it doesn't matter what it is. Well, maybe. Oh no, it's my sword. Yeah, it definitely doesn't. 6.
That will be a miss.
I'm gonna try and jump to a different sarcophagus.
You can jump essentially over the swarm so that you would technically still be engaged with it, but you'd be on a different sarcophagus.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to keep moving. Stick and move. My trainer told me in the army.
So you're still technically engaged, but you're further away, which kind of opens up the mouth of the tunnel that you just came through. Hasty Jane cast shield on herself, and what I should point out is that everyone who had any source of light went through the tunnel. So Hasty Jane, there is a Loxodon blocking any source of light. You were kind of just left in the dark.
I will attempt to run underneath the Loxodon's legs. Can I see those through the tunnel?
Yeah, so you, because you are a small creature, can easily make it through this hole, and then you can move through your friend's squares, so you can move just past the Loxodon, but any further is Merku and a swarm of rats.
Yeah, I'm going to go in between Merku and the swarm of rats. And then as an action, and then Merku, what's your AC?
16.
All right. I don't think this will help anybody, so I'm not going to do it. Then I just hang out.
Cool. So you move all the way up there and you hang out.
No, I mean, if I see people attacking Merku, I'd like to... I don't think mage armor would help you, right, Merku?
I do have shield as reaction, so I think I'm okay actually. So save it.
All right, I would do. Can I see the rats? Can I see them attacking enough to be able to target them for something?
Yeah. Do you want to attack the ones going for Glita, Merku, or Ick?
Let's do Glita because she's the front of the line.
Great.
So I would like to try to do Ray of Sickness on
okay.
that one.
I will. Yeah, that should be. Is that a save or is that a to hit?
To hit, if possible. If not,
okay. Yeah, then you can roll to hit the swarm. Yeah.
Okay. That did not let me roll it. Ray of Sickness. That's going to be a 2d8. That just happens, right? I just roll 2d8.
Did you roll to hit?
Oh. Let me roll this. That would be a 19 to hit.
And
Plus
you did
5,
it.
so a 24. Yeah. And that'll be 2d8 of damage, which would be... Nope, I just rolled all of them. Okay. 2d8. Oh, snap! 12!
All right, 12 damage. You blast half of this swarm of rats just drops dead at your feet. Now that is... Yes, that was poison damage, right? Ray of Sickness, poison damage. Perfect. So half of the rats just fall down to the ground, dead. At your feet. And that would be your turn. The swarm of rats on Ick are gonna miss, but they're really icky. Ick, they're there.
Good.
Then that's them. Glita, you're up. You've got now half the amount of rats in front of you.
And no longer being attacked, yeah?
No, you are being attacked.
Oh, still that one? Okay, she didn't blast it. I will swing my grace sword at it.
She blasted it. It just didn't kill the whole... Because it's a swarm. It's not like one big rat. It's a whole bunch of rats.
I will swing at the swarm.
All right, swing at the swarm. Swing at the swarm.
Swing at the swarm. Okay. That is 21.
21 will hit. Roll your damage. Now, I'm going to be a nice DM. I'm going to be a nice DM for the first time tonight. Before you swing at the swarm, do you want to rage? Or would you
I'm going
like
to
to hold on?
save it.
Okay. Cool.
I'm going to save it. But thank you for asking. That is 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. So you swing your sword at these rats. You know that it has so much power behind it. You know you've got these rats. It didn't do as much damage as you thought it might, but you did cut into these rats. You think maybe you're at about a quarter left of what originally attacked you.
Okay.
So that's where you are. Do you want to stay still? Do you want to like move at all?
Any other rats kind of close to would they get attack of opportunity if I leave my square?
They would, because it's a swarm that technically occupies the same square as you, but you could move to an adjacent square and still be fine.
Yeah, what I want to do is maybe move to an adjacent square so I don't occur the attack of opportunity. So just in case, because I don't think not everybody's come through yet, right? I don't want to be a door.
It's still pretty bottlenecked. So you move just kind of to an adjacent area. You move around the side of one of these sarcophagi, and the rats are still with you. They're still focused on you, so they don't need an opportunity attack, but you're still engaged with them. You kind of, as you swung your sword, took a wide step in that same movement. Murku, you're up. You've got a swarm of rats on you. Hasty Jane's right by your side, fighting alongside you.
Are the rats... Hasty's right next to me, and the rats are in front of me.
Yes.
Okay. Dang, she's right next to me. Okay, never mind.
What's going to do?
I am going to take my firearm, my little gun, my thunder stick, but I'm gonna twist the top and I'm gonna hold it out and I'm going to cast firebolt out of it. The bulb on the top fills with flames instead of lightning, and I'm going to cast firebolt out of it at the rats.
Okay. I guess that happens.
22 to hit.
22 will hit.
And crit damage for 10.
Ooh. Max damage.
Yeah. It's just a cantrip. I did the gun for flavor.
Yeah. No, I got you. It's nice flavor. So, Hasty Jane is standing right next to Murku as like she twirls this thunder stick off her back, points it right in front of her where these rats are, and does a quick into place with that fire all of a sudden like billowing up, and then poof, a bolt of fire, which Hasty Jane looks much like the fire bolt that you yourself, I believe, can cast. But man, if this ain't a more theatrical way to do it.
Well, when I've been shown up, I've been shown up. And, and I bow to you, ma'am.
For my bonus action, I'm going to activate my shoulder songbird as well.
So now that's going to be shooting a cone of flame?
I'm reading it as we speak.
I believe it's a 15-foot cone of flame.
I think I can also do it, right? I think, yes. It's a separate entity.
Now, I'm going to say, bonus action. It does say bonus action. Here's what I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna be a nice DM. This is the last time though, guys, really. There is
These are just rats. You're telling me not to go ham?
No, what I'm gonna tell you is that it's a 15-foot cone. That a 15-foot cone of fire, by the time it's done, would definitely hit Ick.
Okay, he's that far in front of me. Cool. I wouldn't do it then.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm
That's
used to
me
having
painting the picture.
visuals, you know,
Yeah.
so I'm like,
I know. I'm very like, I'm locked in here because I'm like, I've got my whole map laid out.
I
see it. I
hope
know you
someday
guys
they
don't.
release a PC version that then I could put on screen or something.
Yeah, they have the Apple to where I could share to other iPads, but not PCs at the moment.
Wonder if we'll talk. Might be able to fake that.
We might be able to fake it because I've got a mode where it's like, oh, it literally shows only what you guys can see. So
Yeah, I might be able to. We'll talk. Could work.
We'll talk. Well, hey, we'll talk. We'll get lunch.
Have your people call my people.
Oh yeah, I'll have my phone call your phone.
Lita.
Merku, that's your turn. Tano. You're up, my man.
Tano points at one of the swarms of rats, says, "There's no peace without war. Cast Toll the Dead. Roll wisdom saving throw, sir."
One of the harmed ones, yes? Or
yes.
All right. So I'm going to say you're going to go for the one that's closest to you, right?
Okay.
Right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a wisdom saving throw?
Correct.
This is what they call a straight dice roll, folks. 16?
You actually win.
Smart rats.
You take nothing. All right, and that'll be. All right.
Yes!
That'll be.
I thwarted Tano! Tano can do nothing to these rats!
You know what? This is not the danger. Tano's not going to pop all of his spells in this round.
Why not?
He's just going to move to the side so he's not a bottleneck anymore.
Oh,
point
no
at
one's
them.
behind you anymore. But you can.
Okay. Tano
Hey,
was like,
round.
if y'all do not mind, please kill these gosh darn rats.
All right. It is the gosh darn rat's turn. Specifically the ones on Glita. An 8 will not get Glita, though. I know that much. And that's okay. That is... It's fine. Let's see. That means next up is the swarm of rats on Merku that was just decimated by a fire bolt. You see far fewer rats here than you had before. But a 12 is not going to get you. These rats are going to switch which dice they're using. New dice. New dice.
You said switch which?
Nice.
Switch which? Twitch?
Switch which? I don't want to go.
New witch. Trade witch.
We need a different witch, Witchy.
Where's the witchy?
What if that happened? Whenever anyone accidentally said switch witch, Witchy had to like jump off camera, put on a different costume, and just come back.
Yep. Hello.
I feel like that's in her wheelhouse.
That's a channel point redemption. Make it a higher level.
It's a donation redemption.
Okay, I don't know. I don't make money from Twitch.
Hold on.
I have not figured out how to do that. No one would pay me to just go put on a different costume. They would just annoy me with it through
You'd
channel
be
redemptions.
surprised. You'd be
This is
surprised.
All right,
Yeah,
all right.
remember
folks.
when we did all the costume changes? That was a good episode.
That's true.
I do remember
That's
when
true.
y'all did
I had
all
an
the
array of
costume
hats.
changes.
Yeah.
All right. As I just drop books. If you want me to switch this hat, folks, it'll cost you.
$82. 69.69.
Nice.
All right. Nick, it's still your turn.
There's just the one between us, right? Or the one.
You have You have one swarm on you.
Engage with
Yep. Yep.
Sure. I'll try swipe it again. I should really get a better weapon for swarms. I didn't realize it was going to become a thing.
I didn't either until I picked this module right after the last module.
Well, so I rolled a 16, so a 19. Does a 19 hit this swarm?
19 hits this swarm. You hit it.
Minimum damage.
Mm-hmm.
2.
2?
Yeah.
You feel like you take this swing, and it just doesn't do as much damage as you thought it would.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you like to do anything else, Ick?
I'm going to grip my sword with 2 hands now.
Ah.
Yeah.
Now where's that crossbow gonna go?
I'm going to put it back on my hip.
Okay.
It's a hand crossbow.
Yeah.
In fact, you're right. I tied it. It's on a lash. I tied it to my hip, so it can never get farther away than right here.
I'm just gonna say though, just for my how do we think how good is the action on your crossbow? Because you're like, I've got it loaded and ready, and then it's on my hip. And
I did spend a lot of time painfully taking care of my twang.
That's true, you did. You took care of the twang, so we won't worry about that. We'll just move on. You heard him here, folks. He takes care of his twang right on stream.
Oh boy! You know what? We love good twang care.
Yeah.
Don't get rid of that twang. You keep that twang. You hold on to that twang.
Folks, part of me. My name's Nathan, and I want to take a quick moment to talk to you about proper twang care. Now, a lot of us don't think we should stop and care for our twang, but
oh my god!
Right at the moment that you don't, that's when you need it.
Oh my god! I'm out. I'm out.
There are plenty of oils.
I was not prepared to hear about other people's twang today.
Icy Jade, speaking of twang, it's on to you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna ray a sickness on these a-holes.
Same a-holes as before?
Same a-holes. With a 12.
Well, we'll hit them.
All right, with a 8 points of damage.
All right. You aim this ray of sickness at him, and every last rat drops that is fighting Glita. Those rats is gone. You know that you see their little eyes full of sickness. Some of them aren't even dead. They're just like, I got the flu. I can't.
I do a quick line dance move, and then I stand there as if I never did it. Yeah.
Wonderful. If you ever want, take a level in BaD and start handing out inspiration when you do that sort of thing.
Oh, all right.
Just a thought. Just a thought.
Everyone loves a BaD. I will.
Everyone loves a BaD.
Just think of the twang action you'd get.
The swarm of rats on Ick looks up at Ick like, that all you got, man? 17 for the rats.
I get bit by rats.
Great. It's the first time my rats did anything. All right, and they will roll the dice. Oh, wow. They do 8 damage to Ick.
Oh, no.
And?
Are you dead?
No, I'm just assuming there's an and.
Nah.
Nice.
That's it for now.
So, wait.
That's all.
That's it for now. So that's them rats. Glita! The rats at your feet are either dead or coughing like poor little Timmy who was left out in the cold.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to say, "Oh, do you feel sick? Feel this!" And she's going to slash at them.
All right. Do you want to... sorry, I painted sick little rats in your mind. Those are technically dead. That was just a word picture. But there are more rats right close by.
Dead rats.
Yeah. There are some near Murku. Those are probably... You think they're a part of the same group, so go swing at those.
And feel this! And it will hit them with a 17.
Yes,
17?
you will hit them with a 17.
And they will take 10 plus 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. All right. Again, you don't think that your great axe, because it's not a magical axe, right? It's just it's a great sword.
But yeah, no, it's not magical.
So you don't think it quite did 10, but you do see many rats fall to their demise. A little bit of blood splattering off of your blade, and you feel content having done damage. Merku, how about you?
Those rats in front of me are still there.
Yep, there's still some rats there.
Is Ix still 15 feet in front of me?
Yeah. Yeah, and you're a little bit worried that Glita now got too close.
I think back on that time where Ick got acid all over me.
God, you get acid on your friend one time.
And then I think about it, and I go, and I don't. And I shoot firebolt again at the rats.
All right, roll to hit.
21 for a 7.
That'll hit him. Roll that damage.
7 damage.
7 damage. You fire, and there is just one rat. One charred rat still moving around, nibbling at your feet.
As a bonus action, can I stomp on it?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Or if we can trade, you could do that now, but whenever I get a monster in the vicinity of you that has the same size advantage as you to this rat, then I can have it stomp on you as a bonus action.
Okay. Just kidding. It's not worth it. I just feel like we're not going to see a Godzilla-sized monster, but... Okay, Tano, no. Lamar says no. Okay, no. I'll wait. Someone else can take him down.
Tano's like, wait, I can take this rat. I'll get the rat. Tano?
War and Peace. Wisdom save, please.
Did it do it again? No, I don't think so. It's a straight die roll, so 13.
You will take the full brunt.
I take the damage. You don't even need a roll. It was literally one little measly hit point of rat left. So they are now gone. This swarm is gone. The last swarm lies on Ick. Tano, it's still your turn if you have anything else you want to do, though.
Thumbs up towards Ick. Got this, dude.
Cool. That's the kind of inspiration we need, right there. Ick, it's your turn. You've just been so inspired, not to the point of any advantage.
Yeah.
Like,
I get it. I forgot that I hadn't been yelling my battle cry, and that's why I've been doing poorly.
Get that battle cry going, man.
Yeah. So I swing my sword down at these rats, and no one is directly adjacent to me, but I still managed to call out, "Watch your face!" I might hit. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, a 16 will hit rats.
I get to roll a D10 damage. Max damage this time. Finally.
Okay.
11 damage.
So you feel like, again, not everything you wanted to have done, but still damage. There are rat carcasses now at your feet. You've done your part. Hey, Jane.
Yeah, what's the situation like? Because I feel like we killed a lot of rats.
You've killed a lot of rats. The only rats that still exist are up on a sarcophagus trying to attack your friend Ick, who's also dancing up on a sarcophagus.
Well, do they look like they're having fun?
I mean, he's swinging around. That could be a do-si-do move, but...
Right? I might just leave them.
All right.
What, and how many of them are there against him, I guess I should say?
not a whole swarm. You would say like 4/5 of a swarm.
I'll one more ray of sickness in his general area.
All right.
Let's see what happens. Look for a 23, if that hits.
23 will just barely hit.
Yeah, right. 16 hit rats. You just said it.
Not this rat. Not these dancing rats.
Yeah, these dancing rats
These
are
are-
strong.
These are
They've
dancing
got,
rats.
they've got the power of movement in them.
These are line dancing rats. All right, well, that's a whopping 3 of damage, so they're going to be.
You feel like they took the full brunt of that damage.
Okay. Yeah, they did.
So there you go. Now those rats ain't happy though. They've been sliced at. They've been made to be sick. They're gonna bite a dick.
Yeah.
They're gonna what?
They're gonna bite.
What are they gonna do? Sorry.
They're gonna bite Warwick, the character.
Y'all talking about Warwick Hastings? Don't go biting Warwick Hastings.
I had to. I'm sorry. It's the suck hole all over again.
So they rolled a 1. I'm gonna say that they deal. All right, they wound up dealing some damage to themselves instead. Too many of them bit down on the sarcophagi itself. They thought it was Ix boot, but it was a decoration.
Boot.
Boots with the fur.
I'm not saying that 5 times fast.
Do it.
Lita, go for it.
Me?
Yes.
There's more?
The ones on X, they're still alive.
Oh, wait.
Oh, that's right. I will rush back over and I will swing my great sword at the rats. Why are there so many rats? That is 19.
19 will hit. Give me that
19
demo.
hits. The damage is 7 plus 3, 10 again. 10 points of damage.
A good solid hit. You don't think it did all that, but it was a good hit. All right, Merku. Why not just try the flamethrower?
Okay.
There's still rats.
Are my friends in the way?
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Nathan. Bite a dick.
Bite a dick.
Bite at
it.
Bite a dick.
Bite a dick.
There's a shirt. Like that.
Bite a dick. And then they bite a dick. That's the name of this episode.
Yes.
Is that your group name?
Bite a dick.
Bite a dick.
No. Why haven't my friends gotten out of the way is the question. I am going to. How are those rats looking? Those dancing rats.
Those dancing rats. You think that it looks like they're, I don't know, half of what they were before.
Oh, okay. So I am going to point my firearm at them and shoot firebolts at them as well. Don't fix
All
it
right.
if it's not broken. Cast. 25 to hit.
That'll do it. Roll that damage.
5 damage.
5 damage does damage though. That you see a good chunk of the rats just charred, drop to the ground.
Good.
A few of them are kind of like scattered too. You know, it's almost small explosion to them. They're almost done, Tano.
Kill them, Tano! Be violent! Betray
toll them
everything
dead?
you know!
We're gonna toll it. We're gonna do the death toll.
They do not save, so roll that damage.
1d12. Take 9 points of damage.
That'll do it. The last of these rats drop. And you all are left in peace and quiet for the moment. No more rats. You are surrounded by 5 sarcophagi. And as you do begin to look around, you see that these sarcophagi clutter this area, each with its lid still securely sealed. A staircase leads up to a temple. You see the markings of said temple on the walls, and you can put 2 and 2 together. If you kind of walk up those stairs,
I get my crossbow back out.
Okay, crossbow's back out. The door is locked, but at the northern end of the room, just behind one of the sarcophagi, is a passage blocked by an extra sarcophagus lid.
Are the sarcophagi closed?
Yes.
But then there's an extra lid?
There is an extra lid that kind of blocked a passageway.
Can we discern from looking at these like sarcophagus maybe any sort of markings on it, drawing that could give us a hint of what's potentially inside?
You could roll, if someone wants to roll a religion or history check based on what's on the lid, you could. There is also a door, the door that is locked is to your, to the west. There's a door to the west that is locked.
Oh, meh. No. Rolled a 14 for a history check.
A 14 for the history check. So, you know that this would be probably very important members of whatever temple this is would be honored with this resting place being, there's so few of them. So whoever was put in this small space that they have would have been important to the temple above.
I feel like maybe we shouldn't disturb their resting place.
Can I do a history check to see who the hell these guys are?
Sure.
I'm not good at it, but I might as well try.
But you can do it. Heck yeah.
15?
Yeah, I mean, you would recognize this as important clergy members from. Give me 1 second because they didn't spell this out. You can do it, and I can tell you.
You know what Tom thinks? Like, oh man, these guys look important. Yeah, too bad they're not important enough to have names. Anyway,
they are. I mean, because they're not. I mean, you would read names, but they wouldn't mean anything to you. They're not of your god or your religion. So again, to the temple above, you would recognize. You see the words priest on the top. And you see different accolades of each one. So you see some of their considered holiest of deeds that these men, and you see one woman as well amongst them, have done to earn this place of honor. You see tales of how many starving children were fed in their lifetime, and how an orphanage was founded. You see the work that they did helping build the temple that is above them. Things like that have put them at such an esteemed position.
Cool. Anyway, spiders?
Yeah. There's not like one that's like the leader of the sarcophaguses?
There is no distinction in that regard.
All right. I won't go opening sarcophagi.
if you don't mind, can we not grave rob people who made orphanages?
Yeah, but what about that one that's just like a cover? Can we just take it off? It's not like hiding anything.
Yeah,
Or is it?
there's the cover to the north, and then there looks to be a doorway of some kind to the west.
Take off the cover. Take off the cover.
I mean,
That's
it's
what
just
I say.
the cover's just leaning against the wall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tano.
Oh, if it's leaning against the wall, then that's fine.
Yeah,
if
I'd
it's
look
covering
behind the cover. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I believe sure.
So you go up to this sarcophagi cover. It's the lid that it has kind of blocked this passage. The bottom has been pushed out a bit, just enough to where you think that a small creature, even about the size of Hasty Jane, could crawl through, but nothing bigger than that. Otherwise, you could work as a group to move the sarcophagus lid if you would like.
Yeah, I can help.
Yeah, I mean, we're just moving it aside. We're not like.
Yep.
We're not going in it. Or, I mean, we're not desecrating. We're just repositioning.
Yep. So if everyone who's helping, please roll a strength, or I would allow athletics check.
I'm gonna do strength.
Oh,
no,
terrible.
it's a saving throw.
I got a 16.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Oops.
Nice.
See,
I
what
did not
happened
roll
was
very
I
well.
stubbed my finger, so I can't like lift real good.
What'd you get, Ick?
I got a 6.
Okay. Glita?
I didn't roll well. I got a 13.
Okay. Tano, did you even roll?
No.
Okay. Tano knows his strength. It's also, I mean, it's not easy to get back there, right? There's not a lot of room. So Ick goes to get in there and then like tweaks his back a little bit, not enough to put him out for the day, but yeah, he's like, So the ladies step up and they're like, all right, fine, we got this. And the three ladies combined more than lift the nearly 800-pound lid. Together, they just say, shh, we can do this. Move it out of the way. They move it actually kind of into the room, leaning it nicely up against the wall. And another passageway has been opened. You see in the passageway beyond that there might be a bit of cobweb, a bit of, you see the similar tracks that you saw near the rats. You think that maybe you're on the right trail.
And it's big enough that we can get through now.
Yes, this is not another situation of we have to roll to get through. It is, hey, who wants to go for a walk?
And the tracks for sure lead in there and not up the stairs?
Yes, the spider tracks for sure don't go upstairs to the temple.
Glita,
could have been a spider temple.
You want to go first?
I'm going to go first.
Great. Now I will say, while it is big enough to walk through, it will be one at a time. So you cannot stand next to each other in any way. Ick, I think your usual method is send Glita first and aim the crossbow over her head. So that's totally fine.
Yep.
And we'll get everyone else. Merku, are you usually, or sorry, middle or end for Merku?
I can be in the end.
All right, on the end. Great. So you all start walking through. And after about 35, 40 feet, Glita comes up to another little area in this tunnel that opens up. She starts to see even more webbing.
Can these be the webbings that Pratt was looking for? Should I start collecting them? Or do they just...
You could. Now, you have, I will say, in this tunnel, seen webs. So if you would like to, you could try to collect some of the web.
I'm going to turn around and confer with Ick to see if it's the right time to do it, or should we wait until we get to our destination and then collect these on the way out?
I mean, we could probably grab them as we go, like we go along, right?
I mean, nothing's gonna happen, right? If I touch.
Oh, that's. Well, I forget. I don't know anything about spiders based on my.
Well,
rolls.
now hold on just a second, because if you touch the spider web, then it's going to create a vibration, and that's going to go all the way back to the queen, and then they're going to know that we're here. So maybe let's wait.
So we just get them on the way out?
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds.
Hasty Jane, because you were so wise to think that way, if you would like, you could look up at roll me an investigation check on the webs itself that are here.
That's going to be a 15.
So you do see certain sections here that, as you're kind of going through the tunnel, are just kind of wall to wall. So they block the way a little bit, not so much. You could just kind of brush through them. But what you would get because of that insight, you would think that, yes, in much webbing, that is how it would be done. But these strands do not connect further down the tunnel. You see a group of strands that is by itself, but has no spider in it.
I would relay that to them then. Same thing. These are okay, I think. But if y'all see anything that looks different than this and it seems to go further or longer, don't touch it.
So these ones aren't the ones we're after?
These are not the webs we're looking for.
Tano takes out one of his crossbow bolts and just starts like cotton candying all the web.
Perfect.
Just spins it together.
Perfect. Can you give me a sleight of hand check? Sure.
He's like, well, I don't fucking know why not.
Well, he's a giant loxodon, so it's 6.
So you go up to one kind of like 5-foot area of webbing. You're like, oh, I'm going to start pulling this all in. And you think you feel like you had the right idea. You feel like it should have gone better, but you have, I mean, you're a loxodon. You have pretty big hands, and a crossbow bolt is very small, right? So you just weren't able to maneuver it in the way. So you've torn up this area of webbing, of which there are a couple more, but you got some webbing on your hands now, and it's that, you know, that awkward, like that horrible feeling of I walk through a spider web and it's sticky. Like everywhere.
But at least we see it, so it's not real weird. Like if no one else saw the spider web and you're just air.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, these are large enough to where you would see it. So again, right idea, just didn't execute it as well as you think you needed to.
Tano, being the optimist of the group, will try to collect as much as he can off of himself and still try to ball it up.
You do, but you don't think it's something you want to hand over. Or maybe you do. I
take it.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it.
Thank you, Tano. This is real nice.
You're welcome, Hasty.
Oh, you're so southern.
Thank you.
Here's the mango.
Is anyone else going to try getting some webbing, or are you good with that little itty bit that he pulled off of his clothing?
I keep pulling off little bits off Tano.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting
Just
more when we
sticking
come
them
back.
together.
Come back
Yeah.
through.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you walk, you kind of clear out then some of this other webbing that's blocking you, thinking you're sure there will be more along the way. You continue your walk up, Glida, and it is at this point that you see a new sight. You see more webbing around you. You see more webbing, not just that you can collect, but maybe that looks like what Hasty Jane was talking about. Maybe this strand seems to be going for a while. You don't see its end. But what you do see are small egg pouches surrounding you. None in your direct path. You would be able to skirt around them at this point, but you're starting to enter the belly of the beast. And it's at this point that we are going to call it for the evening. You've tried to gather some of the webbing that was requested, but you'll have opportunities to try again. You've gotten in, already fought off one vile set of creatures lurking in this area. But yeah, that'll do it for us tonight. Thank you all for joining us as we take on this adventure. I do really quick want to say, because as I've mentioned before, I do not write all of the things that you see here. I've done a lot of searching for fun little one-shots to help me forge along in our world. So this one is called Spiders Ew. That's what it's called.
What was the rat one called?
Named.
The rat one was called Madness of the Rat King.
Rat King. That's right. Okay.
Yes.
I was hoping it was like rats. Oh my god.
Yeah. Rats. Gross.
Ew.
Ew,
David.
So yeah, be sure to check out them. Go find Spiders Ew. It's a great little one shot, and they were very kind. I was able to acquire it. They don't necessarily charge, but they have other areas where they make money. So that's why I'm trying to hey, they were kind enough to release this to people for free. You guys can play this if you want. That being said, players, do not go look this up.
Spiders. Ew.
Spiders ew.
But yes, I have had a lot of fun. I am very glad to have been able to laugh with you all, roll with you all, tell stories. Let's hear what everybody's up to lately. Wendy, I know you've been watching all sorts of things, right? Where can we find you?
All sorts of things like Loki and all that stuff, talking about it all on the YouTube channel, The Movie Couple. And you can find me on Twitch at just my name, Wendy Lee Zaney, right now playing Detective Fanicom Club and Paper Mario Origami King.
Wendy, did I also see that you guys are certified fresh by Rotten Tomatoes?
Rotten Tomatoes, Tomato Meter approved publication.
Nice.
That's very, very happy. Thank you. Yeah, they send us over they're like, these are the badges you can use. I'm like, oh, cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I was talking with it did a Rotten Tomatoes, it's kind of the Twitter Spaces thing. It's kind of like Clubhouse, I guess, but on Twitter. Did an hour-long just panel about the latest episode of Loki, which I will not talk about because I know some of you have not watched it. So I can't wait for you guys to watch.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Give me about
Jared.
35 minutes.
Yeah. Jared, we can find you here.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're not here doing this here thing here?
Well, so tomorrow I'm over at Here Be Dragons. Nope, I'm not.
Nope.
Forget that.
Scared me for a second.
Where?
Tomorrow, I'm over on the DAT network, running Kids on Bikes, where it's summer camp, Camp Mugapee. That's an adventure. Nathan's joining us over there. We are... I don't know what to expect with that. Let's see. Friday, I'm back here, usually. Saturday, sometimes. I'm over on Here Be Dragons. Sometimes. That's usually the first and third Saturday of the month. Sundays, I'm over on Whiskey and Waffles playing Dudo Diggle, everyone's favorite halfling. And then I just stream here other times. Whenever. You're here. You know me. That's it.
Great. Wendy. Not Wendy. We talked to Wendy. Good to see you again, Wendy. Witchy.
Tell us about it again.
Everyone go watch Loki.
Yes. You can find me on episode 3 of Loki, or can you not? You're gonna have to watch it to find out. I'm Witchy. I'm a cosplayer streamer. I'm not doing much right now because, you know, sometimes you gotta take a break and love yourself. But in the first couple weeks of July, I will be doing something fun that I can't announce yet. But you can find me at Witchy Brew on Twitter, and hopefully in the next couple days I can tell you about it. So yay!
Ooh, secrets.
I know, gross.
I know. They're not. Secrets are no fun until you can release them on Twitter.
Exactly. Unless they hurt somebody's mental state, then like keep that to yourself.
Yeah, keep that to yourself.
Yeah,
hey,
that's me.
Hey, it's Jane. Hey, it's Jane.
Yep.
Tell us about yourself.
Oh, well, my name's Jessica Kinney, but you can find me across most of my platforms at Jessabessa1. Again, stands for Jessabessa, Jessalessa, Wessa, Contessa, as my mom gave it to me when I was a child. And that's pretty much it. I have been non-existent on the social media for the last few weeks, been working casting a lot, so any construction workers out there, contact me. We're looking for you.
Now, do you need certified construction workers or just a guy who has a DeWalt drill?
I cosplay.
Well, for myself, I'll just take a guy with a DeWalt drill. But for this particular thing we're casting, yeah, I guess you have to work in construction.
Wait, did I just book a job or did I not just book a job?
Oh, no, I meant me personally for myself.
Oh. Well, there you go. Hey, guys.
With a drill. I just need a man with a drill. But I'm looking for a construction worker.
All right. If there are any gentlemen out there watching who are construction workers with a drill, specifically a DeWalt, or will you take any drill?
No, just it has to be a DeWalt.
DeWalt.
No, I know.
D-E-W-A-L-T.
It's the Rolls Royce of drills.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's high end.
If I'm gonna take a drill, it's gonna be the best.
There
So
you go.
You guys
Thank
are breaking
you.
Lamar. Look at him.
I feel like both Lamar and Tano are both like, what is this?
Tano's like the most innocent person.
Jared, the next week's promo for the show, put a picture of Jessica up there and say, construction workers wanted, come watch what could be the love of your life at work.
Yeah. We'll
Thank
need to
you.
get like a pinup kind of art done or something.
College hunks building junk. Wait, building OSHA approved stuff. There's a moving company where I live called College Hunks Moving Junk. I tried to. Yeah,
we can borrow that. Let's borrow it.
They're expensive. I got a quote on those college hunks. They're expensive.
Have you seen the price of college?
That's true. You know what? They're trying to pay for college.
I just found a team name, y'all.
College hunks fixing junk.
Fixing junk.
Fantasy hunks fixing junk.
There it is.
Hey, Lamar. You good, man?
Hello, my name is Lamar, the kind of guy. I'll be going to church tomorrow or buying a drill. I can't figure out which one yet. You can find me everywhere as Lamar the Con Guy. It's Lemer the Con Guy, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter. I am the most I don't give a care streamer on earth. Sometimes I'm streaming, sometimes I'm not. Most of the times I'm working. Where I work, I don't know. What I'm doing, I don't know. What else? I do podcasts, or as I like to call it, recording conversations with my friends that no one cares about. What else am I doing? Cardio. That's about it.
Are you doing cardio, buddy?
Well, I'm leaving my house for more than 2 seconds to go to the front door, so that feels like cardio to me.
Nice.
Well, folks, I'm Nathan too. I've signed us off before without ever saying who I am.
We broke the DM.
So I'm Nathan. This is great.
Hi, I'm Nathan.
I'm so off the rails. We can't even get through the outro.
Hey, everybody, I'm Nathan. I'm here. I'm gonna be a DM.
Bobcat, is it you?
DM for a couple more weeks. I'm gonna have fun here, and then tomorrow you can find me. I play a crazy character. Look at me. I'm Lee. This is who I am tomorrow. I play this guy tomorrow. Yes.
What a picture.
Are you playing Bobcat Goldplay tomorrow for a time of 3 hours? Because I will watch the crap out of that.
If the right wild magic hits, I'll do it. I'll do that for 3 hours.
Also, if you want to see those pictures that have been popping up the entire time, over on the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
They're popping.
They live there forever.
They live there. Yeah.
Forever. I don't have anything else I need to push.
Well, thank you for running, Nathan. Thank you for picking up the reins and dealing with all this gestures wildly around. It's fun, and I mean, I'm sorry, I guess.
I'm not.
Trash.
Truly, I am not.
All right, I think we're gonna go raid now.
You gonna go raid?
Let's
Where we going,
raid.
Jared?
We're gonna go over to A-Tray. We're gonna see what she's doing over there.
All right. Remember all the fun terms we learned this week, fam. Spread the word.
Bam.
Nope.
Bite it.
Nope.
Bite it.
Bite
Do not put that as the raid call, guys. It's horrible. Don't.
Mother lovers need P-lore. I swear to God.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, Derek.